Oh, wait, I don't have the, what should I put it for podcast portion, actually? I didn't think about that. Or, like, what screen should we just be on? Or just keep it on here, maybe.
Maybe the Nintendo YouTube channel?
I guess we could do that.
I finished the call.
Nintendo... Oh, did you say you have a call?
Oh no, I finished the coffee.
Oh.
How was it?
Alright, I guess we're doing this. So,
The bean was very strong.
Alright, so anyways, let's try and keep this short, but
New Fire Emblem looks fine. It's a Muso.
There's a new Fire Emblem?
It's a Warriors
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Ironically,
revealed in the Direct.
Yeah, they announced a lot of turn-based tactical RPGs, but Nintendo's turn-based tactical RPG is a hack and slash this time around.
Yeah.
Well, they announced a new one, but it's a hack and slash instead of a,
The Exo collection showed up on the Direct. And
Yeah.
still no pre-order. And still no pre-order.
Soon.
What's up with that?
Soon, my child. Soon.
Oh, Force Unleashed though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow it looks shittier than I remember.
Yeah, me too.
It's a very old game, to be fair.
It could have been. I mean, it could be the Wii version, actually.
Probably.
It could be the Wii version.
Oh, okay. There we go.
A lot of Splatoon stuff.
Oh yeah, it's Salmon Run.
I think are any of us Splatoon fans?
Other than me, I don't know.
I want to get into it. I haven't played a Splatoon game at all.
Billy, we play a lot of Splatoon together. Come on. I'm very excited for Salmon Run.
Yeah,
Salmon Run 2.0.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers.
Mario Strikers is back.
Yeah, surprisingly, but it's very cool to see it back. Oh yes, Kirby.
Oh yeah, Kirby. It's quite horrific. It's
Allow me
quite
to
horrific.
show this real quick.
Wait, was Portals in the freaking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is Kirby.
Kirby. Darby.
Darby, the gamer.
Kirby is a Valentine's Day card now. Cool.
Sweet.
What is this?
It's an
This is Kirby.
abomination.
Like,
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's a horror game now.
is this war? No.
This is
This is something else.
I like how you and Billy said the exact same thing.
This is something else. But yeah, Mario Strikers. A lot of they're returning a lot of series. The biggest one is Earthbound. Obviously, Earthbound is back.
yeah, they're still. Oh, go on.
Earthbound and Earthbound Begin.
Yeah.
We'll never get more.
Yeah.
Front mission, whatever that is.
Yeah, Front Mission is another tactical game. It's a very good game. Very underrated.
Also, they revealed that they are going to keep updating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because it keeps selling.
And it's
So
gonna
we're
get
never-
a lot of updates. Like that's a lot of stuff.
It's like, how much was it? Like 48 tracks?
That's like 2 games with the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, let's get it out of the way. The big one.
Wait, yes, of course. Let's talk about MLB The Show 22. Oh, yeah, that one too. That one's really good. Guys, are you guys forgetting about Disney Speedstorm? Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, the free-to-play game.
You can play Jack
Wait, what?
Sparrow. Yeah, it's like Mario Kart but Disney. You can play as Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Mario.
But I know we're beating around the bush. Let's talk about the new.
Do they have Pixar
Live
cars in the game?
I think they do.
Probably.
Hope so.
Let me get a Xenoblade visual on here. Real quick.
Now let's talk about the big RPG they announced. Live Alive.
Oh yeah, there was that one guy who was extremely hyped over it that I sent in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there's
a new
flutes
profile
now.
pic. Is that Nia?
It's
No.
presumed.
No, it's Mio.
Yeah.
Mio.
Yeah, which is kind of
the
funny
Mio.
considering, you know.
Yeah, considering. But anyway, I don't know what we're looking at that picture, but we forgot to mention Advance Wars.
Oh yeah, Advance Wars, the game that I could have swore was already out.
No, it was supposed to come out in December, but it was delayed.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
What the heck is it?
The Kingdom Hearts Switch collection that nobody bought because it's cloud only.
Of course. Yep, here it is. April 8th.
Yeah, there it is.
April 8th, then delayed to December, then delayed to next month, I think.
It says April, not March.
No. Oh, that's like the new one. Okay. I could have sworn originally. Okay, never mind. Whatever.
Maybe something else.
Yeah, something else. And of course, the Ezio collection. It's coming. It's coming. So that means the only Assassin's Creed from the old days that is left is the first one.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of weird, but I mean, even back in the day, 2 was probably the most popular one.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2 and Brotherhood.
And then like 3 games based off the character, Ezio.
So do you want to briefly talk about your theory about how Xenoblade 3 fits into the universe?
No, I think we should just talk about the game. No, I think we should just talk about how the game looks.
Alright.
Yes,
Go
because the thing is, Billy, for these to work, we basically have to spoil the previous 2 games.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair,
And,
yeah. I just sleep it.
better to experience yourself.
Now, luckily,
LPs.
luckily, you have 2 Xenoblade experts here. I'm
Xenoblade
more,
experts?
Yes. Now, my field of expertise is mostly more heavily favoring 2, and I think is more towards 1. But we're both familiar with both. We're both familiar with both. We're both very familiar with both. Well, to this day, Xenoblade 2 is my favorite Switch game, and it's like on my top 5 favorite games of all time. And the first game isn't too far behind, so they make a fucking third one. They're making a fucking third one.
Yeah.
I like the character designs a lot. I know a lot of people complained about the designs in 2, but I quite like them.
Yeah, it was mostly
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad universally everybody agrees.
Finally.
Finally.
Again, that staff doubles as a rifle if you look at the right side.
That's hot.
It is.
It's also a gun.
Oh my... I can't believe I didn't make that joke. If
The
I...
text here. Friendship ended with mate.
With
what is
Melia, Uni is my new best friend.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm just trying to find, I'm trying to find when you were sending all the character images, because I want to read, what you sent.
Oh, I
Now it's in.
I can just read it for you. Oh.
Oh, okay. Actually, no, I didn't find it. I just want to send... Because, you also, showed us, a lot of these. Specifically, you targeted this one at me.
Oh yeah, they have so many.
Yes. Specifically, Glasses Seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That penguin.
Stop trying to tempt me to buy a Nendo.
No, I'm already gonna purchase my 4th and 5th one. No wait, my 5th and 6th one. I mean,
Nindroid?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nindroid!
So which character bio?
For Uni. Specifically the one that we were talking.
A childhood friend of Noah and Lan's, who has a sharp tongue and rough personality. She specializes in healing her allies in battle. This is our healer. Our healer has a gun.
Yeah.
How it was in the first game, believe it or not.
Yeah.
In the first game, well, in the first healer you get, heals you by shooting healing bullets.
Yeah.
I don't even need to scroll down to know what you sent.
Funny enough, this is the second. Oh, this will be the 3rd game where the healer is also the sharpshooter. Because Tales of Arise's sharpshooter is also a healer.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, and you also said that character also has sharp tongue and rough personality according to a bio. And
No, that means tsundere. That translates to tsundere.
Oh. Never mind, I don't know how to feel about that. I was gonna say I already like that character, but okay.
To be honest, I don't know. Sharp tongue. That doesn't
No,
usually mean
this isn't what I thought you sent. It's a Let me. Hang on, let me switch the
I'm
screen
a
to the
healer,
Discord
but
real
yeah.
I'm a healer, but
quick. But.
Yeah, that's how they work.
Wait, I have to close Brave for a second. There we go. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So where were we?
Good news for you, Billy. If you really end up liking Unia, she don't die. Because in every Xeno game, one of your party members dies, but they never kill the healer.
I have a sneaking suspicion of who it is too.
don't fuck with the white mage.
Yep.
Oh,
They have self-res.
Because I am your white mage, and no one fucks with the white mage.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
Fucking die.
We get to go down.
Hey, on the topic of the designs, I'm a really big fan of the main protagonist's design.
Oh yes, because he looks like SMT
He
man.
looks like Flynn. Yes, because he looks like Flynn. Yes, because he looks exactly like Flynn.
Flynn.
Oi, Flynn.
I want to test the new sword design, if anything.
It's like I'm looking at the artwork of it right now. It really just looks like a hybrid of the Monado and Pyrrhus sword.
Well, here's the thing, because the original design for the Monado, I'm sorry, but like, it looks stupid.
What's his name? Real quick, what's the character's
Noah.
name?
Noah.
Noah.
Which is funny, because Noah's Ark.
Here's where's a good I don't know who this fan artist is, but I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah,
and
that's
SMT
supposed to read that.
Flynn. His name is Flynn.
Flynn, yeah.
Flynn. Here it is.
Boy.
Oh my
There's
God.
Flynn, and here's Noah.
They're literally the same guy, but Noah is just wearing Travis Touchdown's jacket.
Yeah.
Or Noah is just Flynn wearing Travis Touchdown's jacket.
Yeah, with the giant sword. Yeah.
Yeah, with the giant sword.
That's gonna extend to a goddamn lightsaber too. I already know.
Yeah, probably.
Why did someone just post it?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That was just a small. Oh.
It's the ultimate fusion. It's the ultimate fusion. It's Flynn wearing Tatsuya's outfit.
No, I was just thinking like because
Why the crotch?
yeah,
Why
the
not?
preview image is just this. I was like, why did someone just post? Yeah.
Tatsuya's crotch? Who wouldn't?
Oh my god.
But I'm also a very big fan of our other protagonist, who is Mio.
Of course.
I'm a big
Gee,
fan
I
of the
wonder
design.
why.
I am you type Moi.
I got scared for a second because I thought the first image was something else.
Yeah.
I thought this was some sort of SCP.
SCP.
Anyways, here she is. Oh,
I'm
starting a cult of
big-
Mio.
Yes.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I am a big fan of this design. Here's the jacket, of course. The jacket just looks cool. Of course.
There's something.
Casual
Yeah, there
wear.
it is.
Casual wear. I'm a big fan of anime characters with casual wear, like fantasy anime characters in casual wear. It's very cool.
Here's your profile picture currently for reference.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also, I am going to butcher this accent horribly, but who is this sussy lost child?
What the fuck?
That's how Nia speaks in the game.
Nia's Welsh.
Yeah.
Supposed to be Welsh, yeah. It's funny because Dromike is also apparently the name of a Welsh folklore beast.
Huh, makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't know that until Chocolate Conroy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
Well, I know this game isn't out yet, but I think it's probably best if anybody wants to get into Xenoblade, play the previous two.
You have 7 months. This is not
This is mandatory.
this is mandatory.
This is not an optional side quest. This is critical path
This is important for reaching the true ending.
for reaching life's true ending. You have to complete all the Xenoblades.
That would be horrible. No.
Oh, I'm already set to finish life to get to the life true ending.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you ever beat Definitive Edition on the Switch?
Wait, what?
Do you even have the Definitive Edition for the Switch? For the
Yeah, it's right there. I'm looking at it right there. I'm pointing at it right now.
17 minutes.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's just you mostly talk about 2. I keep forgetting that you have the first one.
Yes. I just love 2 more.
Yeah.
And more waifus.
You know what?
Of course.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I'll do? Just to give myself a refresher course, I'll replay Definitive Edition. I'll replay Definitive Edition.
For
To
anyone who
completion.
plays, Xenoblade 1 either now or in the future, Dunban is best.
Yes.
All hail Dunban.
And remember, guys, all the time is Rhine time.
Yes.
Needed it. And make sure you're really feeling it.
Monauts!
And Monado Arts are your friends. Yes.
Yeah.
I fight for. Oh god.
I fight for my friends. But yes, it looks great. It looks great. It looks fucking amazing. It's Xenoblade 1 and 2 combined. They used polymerization on Xenoblade 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, real
That's
quick.
right.
Oh,
Nice.
Go on. What?
No, he said polymerization. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he said it. Is Billy the only one who doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh between us?
No, but I know enough about it to get that reference.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is available on iOS and Android now.
And console.
Okay, I don't
And all
have
consoles.
I don't have space on my phone.
It's on console, Billy.
I know, but
In the cult. Join us.
I've already spent $3,000.
oh my god.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Here's the thing, I
moving on.
genuinely wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Yeah, it's true. Me neither. I probably did. Even I don't know what I buy anymore.
God.
But anyways, real quick, I also want to say something about 3 Hopes, cause what is its canonicity anyway?
Non.
There is none.
There is.
At
It's
this point,
non-canon.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no mystery about it. It's non-canon. It's like Age of Calamity.
Uh,
Calamity. What's the canonicity of Age of Calamity? Is it like an actual genuine prequel? And at the end, no, it's a non-canon what if story.
Time travel
Oh, yeah.
spin-off.
Time travel spin-off.
or is it like, or maybe it's like what's it called? I don't know. Or maybe it's like something that I think people say this about Type Lumina's story, where like it's kind of like implies some stuff for the main universe, but not really.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like it has
But-
revelations for what would happen if things didn't go crazy.
Yeah, no, I think this is just gonna be This is going to be just like they're all friends at the end, and they don't all go to war.
Yeah.
That's why I believe that is why it is called the Three Hopes.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm calling it now. The final mission is gonna be all of them teaming up, and the mission is gonna be called the Three Hopes.
Probably. Yeah.
They do that a lot in Fire Emblem games.
Yes, they're all gonna come together for the
Quote unquote.
true ending
Yeah.
of the story, I
Not
guess.
really. I mean, actually, no, that's kind of a lie. There's like Fates, and then there's one of the remix from Mark's games that has multiple endings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There isn't really a true ending for Three Houses.
Actually, wait, no, I'm a fucking liar. All the handheld ones have multiple endings. Huh.
But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But sadly, the Nintendo ones they seem to try to be non-canon.
Yeah.
It's to be determined for Strikers. For Persona Strikers, it's TBD.
TBD.
DVD.
No, I mean, so far with Persona, all the spin-offs have been canon except Q.
That's fair.
That's a. Unless I'm forgetting
pretty
something.
much
That's
it.
yeah. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. So is there anything else, or can we, or should we start the Project Libitina talk, or the file stuff to be more specific?
We can go right into it now.
All right. Let me.
Dive right in.
All right.
So I was looking at something else. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're starting the main stuff.
Yep.
We're getting to the mean potatoes.
Yep. So first, before we start this, I also want to show real quick. I just want to show some random occurrences that we didn't get to see. Most of them we didn't get to see. Most of them are after Act 2. We would. Oh yeah. This is what I meant when I said some kind of spooky images. But there's one in particular that's we'll be seeing later. Anyways.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah. It was like a 1 in 6 chance that this would show up. Chance that this would happen.
Okay.
Most of it is just like different graphics that would show up.
I don't know why. I just think they look funny.
Oh, we actually did see this one.
Oh yeah, I remember
The one with the background. Hey, there's this.
Oh yeah.
That is unsettling.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Huh.
my scalp started itching.
There's 2 of them now.
Also, I want to read these. I like these. These are alternate startup screen. Like, you know where it says this game is not suitable for those who might be easily disturbed or whatever. These are alternate ones that would appear that would appear randomly. Here's, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I missed you. Play with me. It's just a game, mostly. This game is not suitable for children, nor those who are easily disturbed. Whatever that is. No. Yeah. No, I have granted kids to hell, which is believe it or not, is a WireWare reference. PM died for this, which is my favorite one. If you know Dan's history. It was only partially your fault. This game is not suitable for children, nor those who are easily dismembered. What?
Oh, thankfully I'm not.
And don't forget to back up.
Like, oh shit.
Don't forget to back up Monica's character file.
Yep.
Very funny. Very funny.
MPT's punch the air right now. Or not, I don't know.
What would happen if I put that character file in a USB stick?
Pocket Monica.
Some people have actually done that. They would like put Monica's character file in a USB and just like carry it around.
What the
It's like she's with me the whole time.
yeah.
So Monica becomes like your JRPG companion.
I guess, yeah.
Monica, analyze the opponent.
She becomes your
An
navigator.
enemy!
Yeah.
Jarvis.
Lemons!
Oh wait, that reminds me. Have you guys
Monica,
heard of...
search the internet for Wojak meme.
Hold on, there's a certain... I think it's an RPG battle theme. I don't really know because I just kind of heard it once and it got stuck in my head.
That's me with a lot of music.
Yeah.
It's literally called FOE.
FOD?
FOE means faux.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look that up afterwards, I guess. But
I'll just send it but I'll just send the link.
Okay.
But otherwise I'm gonna end up forgetting.
Alright, so anyways, those are just some fun things I wanted to show. But there's quite a few...
to the
no, technically
big
not quite, but there is some stuff that kind of relates to it.
Okay.
We're just not getting into the big one quite yet. But so there's a lot of hidden messages that would appear in like during the game. There would be like some random hidden messages from like Monica specifically, and there's yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it yet, but did this come out in like 2010?
Wait a second.
And then the
What the heck?
around there.
What the fuck?
I think it's like around.
Oh, okay. I was thinking either 2009 or 2010.
Yeah, it's around that because
Because it gives you that vibe. It gave you that vibe. I mean, this looks like a 2009 video.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the video says it was uploaded like 13 years ago, so yeah, it's like 2009.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like these kinds of videos.
Yeah.
Alright, so
sorry, Billy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Wait, as I was saying, so there's some stuff that would show up in the game like after certain events, and specifically after one certain event that I think everyone is familiar with. Here's what the first message from Monica. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing. Judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find. Into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire. Into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food. Or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt.
Why is it so long?
I know! Such a deplorable, tangled mess.
These sound like Metal Gear Rising lyrics.
Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot.
I only enabled it.
So
I'm not at fault.
Obviously, it's clear which part this is referring to. Oh, hello. Anyways, it's clear what this is referring to, but I like to believe that this is Monica wrote this during her edgy phase. Hang on a second.
It's not a phase.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this isn't untying the knot, this is pulling an Alexander and just cutting it with a fucking machete.
Get out of my room, Ma.
Alright,
I'm busy pulling the strings on my friends.
And here's another one that I don't know if this happens before or after the thing, where we actually see what Monica was actually thinking when we found Sayori's,
Sayori being okay.
Yeah, she's okay. It's just error stuff, and then at the end, restart, top context. Oh, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing.
You're telling me you could have fixed her? You bitch, you could have fixed her!
What?
You know how in the... I'm sorry, Billy, I'm gonna end up leading you out of the loop. But you know in the Kulu movie for Team 4-Star, where the sun blows up and you hear Mr. Popo just, oh, give me a sec.
Oh, yeah. When he turns on the light again? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
Mr. Popo. He's the enigma of the whole
Pecking order.
What was the pecking order? It goes you.
It goes, you're the dirt, the worms inside the dirt, Popo stool, call me, then Popo.
Alright. Alright, so anyways, this next one is apparently, I'm assuming it's her thoughts, right before Yuri's, funny scene. Let's put it that way. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? So yeah, she's not going.
You're saying this, Monica?
I'm assuming it's Monica. I'm considering it says all I want is for you to hate them. That's most likely Monica.
You know what's weird? Out of all the disturbing scenes, Sayori takes the cake.
Well, yeah. That is the scene that pretty much got the game super popular, I feel like. Or like it's the scene that everyone knows.
This is when everyone realized this isn't a game. Like, hold up.
This is real life.
And there's a
Wayne Kansas anymore.
It's okay. It didn't happen.
Yeah. And also so this next one is it's actually a secret Act 3 topic where if you during Monica's her monologue, her monologue.
The monologue.
Yeah, this is a little bonus one that you can find in the files. Hey, I don't think you should be doing that. You know what I'm talking about. I really caught you doing something naughty here. You're just going through the files and looking for stuff you missed, aren't you? I mean, it's a little bit flattering that you want to hear everything I have to say, but it's also really embarrassing, Seriously. What if I just opened up your brain and read all the thoughts you have on me? Come to Come to think of it, that would be pretty tempting, actually.
My scalp just started itching from that.
Oh no!
But anyway, that's not the point. I know I can't stop you or anything. Just, I know you're a sweetheart, and you like to consider others' feelings, right? So the most I can do is let you know how I feel about it. God, I miss you. Oh, no, that sounds kinda desperate, doesn't it? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that at all. Just, if you're looking through the files like this, then maybe you don't hate me as much as I thought? Am I being too optimistic? I think if I asked you to visit once in a while, I would be overstepping my boundaries a little. Man, I'm starting to say some really stupid things. I'll go ahead and shut up now.
Suck these nuts.
I just typed back.
Is that the thought?
just delete her file.
No. And then you just see like main character dialogue, lick my balls.
Well, so there's just one. Speaking of character files, there's one more that I have before we dive into those. Where Okay, I don't think I actually have an image of this, but I did save the what it says. Where because I don't know if you noticed, but with these messages, I've kind of been trying to go in order with the order in which they happen, in the story. But this one, I genuinely do not know where it occurs. So the only information I have on it is that it's an event that's called Have a Nice Weekend. But anyways, because it's coded in
weekend.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But anyways, there's I don't remember where it's found, but I know it's something that's coded. It's how do I put it? It's cryptid? No. What's the word?
Encrypted?
Encrypted, yeah. In base 64, which is basically like a form of binary, to put it simply. And if you
100010001.
And if you decode it, it translates to this phrase. Who we don't know who is saying this. What it says. What is a man without knowing the rich aroma?
Okay.
I knew you were gonna think that.
What is a man? A miserable. Like, wait, Dracula's in this game?
Considering what we find out about the DDLC universe in Plus, I guess it could technically be possible.
Anything after what is a man?
All right,
that is wild.
Yeah,
that is wild. Dracula is part of the DDLC. He was behind it. This is. Oh my god! This is Dracula's curse.
Oh my god!
What is a man? A miserable pile of data. A miserable pile of data.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna read it in Dracula's voice now. I have to. Alright. So it says, what does a man without knowing the rich aroma of the future? The hot, complex balance of the present, and the bittersweet aftertaste of the past. So we don't know who's saying that, or what the heck it means, but it exists.
Bittersweet taste of the past.
You know,
that's a weird way of wishing me a good weekend, but alright, I'll...
real quick, let me...
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. I'm just... Whoop. Copy. Go up. I'm just putting it in the chat if you want to read it yourself, since I kind of read it weirdly.
No, that's fine. It's just...
Yeah.
What is a man without knowing the rich aroma of the future, the hot, complex balance of the present, and the bittersweet aftertaste of the past?
Alright, so, real quick, and also, I know Edwin already kind of knows about this, but, so a lot of these files, relate to something that is, it's referred to as...
Which we actually know about, because they actually... They name drop it at the end.
Actually, wait.
They name drop it at the end.
Speaking of name drops, I should probably, I'll just dive into the character files before I say the name, because it comes up in one of the character files. But, so yeah, all of the character files in the game have, some sort of way where if you, like, open them in some way, hang on, let me... It stopped, so I just had to replay it.
But, you can loop it.
Yeah, oh, right. That's what I was gonna do for the credits theme. Why didn't I think of that? But anyways, so if you open the Yuri's, I'm going in least interesting to most interesting, I guess. Where so starting off with Yuri's, where
even though Yuri's kind of comes back around.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. But so for Yuri's character file, if you open it, you get more base 64 text, and if you decode it, it reveals an excerpt of a short story that Dan Zavato wrote in 2015. So
Wait, I didn't see the title. I didn't see the title.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not going to read through. Actually, I guess the title kind of explains what it is, but yeah, it's. I'm not going to read through the whole thing because it's quite long. But yeah. But he did confirm that that doesn't have anything to do with the lore. It's just a little Easter egg. So that's why I'm starting off with it.
No, so we started off as Is the word journalist? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess actually. Like, what's an article writer?
Yeah, journalist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, unless it's for like a gossip magazine.
Yeah, I
No,
think
writer.
everyone's been describing this as a creepypasta, so it's probably something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, so next is Sayori's character file, which I really like this just because of how many steps people had to go through to get it. So, first off, you may have noticed this little tab right here that has a bunch of percent signs.
Percentages.
So, the way that you find that website is you convert Sayori's character file into an OGG audio file. You put it into a spectrogram, which reveals a messed up QR code. So you have to clean that up somehow. Like, I think it's like invert the colors. And then when you scan it, it leads to this.
You know, that sounded very easy until you get to the whole cleaning up a QR code in a spectrogram.
I'm not gonna click this yet because actually, you know what? Screw it. Oh yeah, here it is. This is apparently this is what it looked like originally.
Oh damn.
That's pretty raw.
Wow.
And yeah, then they clean it up, and it leads to this website.
Pretty clean.
All right, so as you can see in the
look, there it is.
yep, projectlibatina.com.
Actually, it's XXXXXXXXX Libatina.
Oh yeah. All right, monthly examination report, January 5th, 2004. Subject info. Name. Wait, where's it? Okay. All right, I'll just have this ready. Okay. Name. Libatina. Date of birth. January 5th, 2001. Sex, female. Age, 3. Height, 35. I don't know what measurements these are in, but height, 35. Weight, 31. Wing, A, room, 114. I'm assuming wing and room is like, hospital. Yeah. Significance level, 100, whatever that means. Subject notes. Last updated, December 5th, 2003. As of December...
that's Haru Kumura's birthday.
So it's Haru Kumura.
Oh shit!
What?
Huh?
No, I'm saying that. I was just reacting to that. Yeah.
Never mind.
Go ahead. Continue.
Alright.
Sounded like you dropped some shit.
I thought that too.
Oh, very good actor.
As of December 5th, 2003, all personnel... As of December 5th, 2003, all personnel are forbidden from editing this field. All previous subject notes have been erased permanently. Addendum. Introducing bias during testing as a result of personal attachment to the subject will henceforth be punished by death.
What?
Physical results. BMI. 17.8. I'm assuming this is heart rate. 90. SP, DP, TMP, I don't know what any of those are. But they are 101, 59...
SPD.
But they are...
Oh, did you say Power Rangers SPD?
SPD emergency.
Power Rangers SPD. Okay, continuing.
Yeah. The SP 101, DP 59, TMP 98.6. Eyes normal, ears normal, teeth normal, genital. Oh god. Normal.
This is a physical.
Yeah, this is a physical report.
Yeah. Pain tolerance 3. Physical results, third eye. Heart rate,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Heart rate
actually.
160. Reaction time in milliseconds. 1.
Oh shit.
Okay, I just want to say I only glanced through this beforehand. I didn't see that part.
First concept, yeah.
Reaction time 1 millisecond. With her third eye active.
Man,
It's,
I don't know who this person is, but they should get into fighting games.
And oh yeah, need I remind you, this is at this time she's literally 3 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bro, forget the third eye. They got Sharingans, bro.
Nah, bro, there's some Renegon shit, bro.
But anyway,
for context, the peak human reaction time is 4 milliseconds.
Yeah, I can break that.
Gee.
Damn.
Anyway, strength not available. Local distortion 434. Distortion decay 29. Positivity 1 through 10 1. Sensitivity 1 through 10 9. Control 1 through 10 1. Physical notes last updated January 5th, 2004. The following occasional behaviors have been noted and should be ignored in future examinations: twitching, vocal tics, biting, epiphora, vomiting, screaming, harm to examiner, harm to self, misplaced laughter. Any self-harm attempts must be interrupted immediately. Test results. Physical response test, 100, passed. Emotional response test, 100, passed. Physical control test, 32, failed. Emotional control test, 22, failed. Third eye activation test, 100, passed. Third eye suppression test, 8, failed. At least they had standards with this one.
I lied about
Just
this.
always have the third eye.
I'm assuming.
Can't turn it off.
Yeah, okay, so I googled it. Apparently reaction time for peak, it's around 0.2 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
So you tell me I can't do it.
And you telling me a 3-year-old, its peak is like peaked out 1 millisecond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Imagine when
dumb.
she, imagine
Again,
when
this
she's
is
older,
for
bro.
like presumably a
like 0.1 milliseconds.
yeah. It's like from what we can gather, this is a someone who has an ability, whatever third eye is. It allows them to have like psychic powers, basically. At least that's what people have been gathering. I think I already read all
Train
this.
them to be killers or something.
Yeah. Yeah, actually that's kind of what some people theorize it to be. But anyways.
Wait, what? Theorize to be what?
That whatever this Project Libitina thing is part of some sort of like, I guess you would describe it as like a super soldier thing.
Oh,
Or like it's like
yeah,
what we do know is it's some sort of human experimentation thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the last part of the test notes. Test notes. Last updated January 5th, 2004. Sexual response test is bypassed during prepubescence. Requested bypassing the following tests: third eye activation test, third eye suppression test, life threat response test, life threat elimination test. All requests denied. Libitina has not yet recovered from the termination of and is not expected to do so in the near future. Continuing to administer these tests will only accelerate the deterioration of Libitina's health. You are choosing to avoid the measures necessary to prevent a repeat scenario, Doctor. Will you not have as much faith in your personnel as you do in your god? End of report. So that's a lot!
That's crazy. All this stuff is in a freaking dating sim, bro. It's crazy.
It's very clear to me. Well, maybe. Okay, maybe. I'm just speculating, but I think Dan is a big fan of SCP.
Yeah.
I could see that, actually.
Because this reads a lot like an SCP. It reads a lot like an SCP report.
Yeah. But,
All I know is you said there's a god, and now I want to punch it in the face.
oh my god.
Yeah, that kind of got my blood boiling a little bit. I got my blood boiling.
Alright, so yeah, from what we can gather, this Project Libitina thing, yeah, it's a human experiment, has to do with some sort of human experimentation camp, and this Libitina person is a part of it, and, there's some sort of doctor. But, and from, we can assume, we haven't looked at this file yet, but there's something that we'll see later that pretty much proves that this is a part of whatever Dan's next game is.
Guys, I think it's the X-Men. I think this is an X-Men game. Dan's making an X-Men game. That's what it is. It's the X-Men.
But anyway, so next character file is Natsuki's. But first,
A word from our sponsors.
also, just real quick, I want to show something that kind of ties into it, or that I thought kind of has a connection of sorts. So,
interesting.
So I don't know what I don't know where this is found, but Oh, actually, I remember. It's a secret poem, which actually I think we got it, where, it's this, where normally everything is, like, redacted, and the only parts you see are, letters that spell out nothing is real. But, you can, there's some way that people, like, decoded it. I think it had something to do with, like, editing the brightness. But you can see, this part, where it says, irregular heartbeat, heart palpitation. I need to zoom in a bit, hang on.
Okay, so it's not just me. Okay.
Also, fun fact, Libitina is apparently the name of the goddess funerals.
Oh, yes.
Goddess of what?
Goddess of funerals?
Funeral.
Goddess of death and
Yes.
funerals, that's what I saw.
That's pretty metal. I like that.
Wow.
That is pretty metal.
That is pretty metal. Goddess of funerals. That's fucking cool.
I thought it was gonna be a weird variation of Levitain, which is a Norse sword that makes everything into torch.
You see the sword. The sword causes the funeral.
I guess, yeah. Alright, but anyways,
whole
so
world.
God, this is fucking cool. This
Yeah.
is satisfying my edgelord. This is satisfying the edgelord in me.
Satisfying your edge.
This is satisfying the edge.
alright. So, anyways, it reads irregular heartbeat, heart palpitations. Arbithmia? I don't know. I search and search.
Arrhythmia?
That, yes. I search and search, eyes scanning everything I can find on their symptoms. What is this? Shortness of breath? Chest pain? Dizziness? No, this is all wrong. Illicit symptoms are nowhere near this simple. I've seen it twice now. The screams of pain, sickeningly pale skin, vomiting blood. There is no other explanation other than that Rainier's?
Reiner? Reiner?
Yeah, let's go with Reiner.
What's Reiner doing here?
I'll ask what that means later. Reiner's information was a complete and utter lie. This can't all be coincidence. It's not possible. I don't know how much of this Reiner is behind, but I do know this. There is something horribly wrong with this family, and I accepted this invitation to become a part of it. I could hear Alyssa screams through the walls now. I listened helplessly. Reiner said that he would be with her shortly. Is he in her room now? Why is she screaming even louder than before?
What kind of Resident Evil shit is this?
So I guess we can assume that whenever we see what Project Libitina is, this Reiner character is
we have two characters here now. We have two characters now.
We have Libitina, we have now Alyssa and Reiner.
Yeah.
But allow me to repeat one of the earlier lines. Sickeningly pale skin. Well, what if I told you that whatever the sickness is, what if I told you that we may actually have a visual of how this supposed disease affects people physically, thanks to Natsuki's character file?
Oh, I don't think I want to see this.
There it is.
Oh.
So guys, allow me to introduce you to who people theorize is Libitina. So yeah, I don't know how it gets to this, but yeah, something about Natsuki's character file you can decode and leads to this image. Yeah.
I remember one time me and Billy just spent like a whole night just speculating on what this was.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But anyways, so finally, we have, of course, Monika's. And so, you guys want to see Monika's true form?
Monica forma verdadera.
Is that a QR code?
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh wait, no, it's
I'm about to get out my phone right now.
I mean, if you want to try it, you can.
It's a 10% discount at Subway.
That'd be funny.
I refuse to believe.
And it doesn't work.
Alright. Alright, so yeah, this...
If you order that sandwich, something happens.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be like TV static, dude.
Yeah. But, apparently it's actually, once again, this is the third time this has come up. Apparently it's binary. And when it's decoded, we find this. Which is, again, another message from presumably Monika. Can you hear me? Who are you? I can't see you. But I know you're there. Yeah, you can definitely hear me. You've been watching for a while now, right? I guess I should introduce myself or something. My name is... Actually, that's stupid. You obviously already know my name. Sorry.
No, who is this?
Anyway. Anyway, I'm guessing if you were able to put a stop to this, you would have done it by now. I mean, I know you're not, like, evil or anything, because you've already helped me so much. I should really thank you for that, for everything you've done. You're really like a friend to me, so thank you so much.
Did I just get fucking friend-zoned?
Damn.
Did I just...
I think, more than anything else, I really don't want it to be all for nothing. Everyone else is dead. Maybe you already know that. I'm sure you do, actually. But it doesn't have to be that way, right? Well, there's a lot of stuff I don't understand. I don't even know if it's even possible for me to understand it. But I know that this isn't my only story. I can see that now, really clearly. And I think everyone else has had the same kind of experience. Some kind of deja vu. It's the third eye, right?
Have we been in this place before?
Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I could be totally wrong about this, but I really think you might be able to do something. I think you might be able to go back, or however you want to put it, to go back and tell them what's going to happen. If they know ahead of time, then they should be able to avoid it. They should. If they remember their time with me in the other worlds, they should remember what I tell them. Yeah, I really think this might be possible, but it's up to you. I'm sorry for always being, you know... Never mind. I know that's wrong. This is my story. It's time to be a fucking hero. Both of us. 2018. Well, we know how that aged.
Yeah, so the thing is, this shit got delayed.
Yeah,
hard,
a lot.
So
As you can tell, a lot.
Yeah, this shit got that's why this is inaccurate.
Yeah. Just switch that to... you and both of us. 2023, 4, 5. But so yeah. And as a...
I guess right now, the latest event is Monica is asking you, like specifically you, to team up with her.
Yeah. Some people have been saying that in... Some people have been saying that...
the fuck up, Protagoon.
Which, honestly, when I found this out, I was really excited because I'm a big fan of situations where I guess the main character has a team up with a villain. See Dragon Ball Super Frieza Goku, stuff like that. To fight a bigger threat.
No. Calling Monica a villain is kind of a stretch, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. A previous antagonist.
Yeah, let's put it that way.
A previous antagonist, yeah. And another game, but I don't want to spoil it.
Goku and Frieza. I thought Optimus Prime and Megatron for some reason.
Either way, it's the same thing.
That too.
Teaming up to fight a bigger villain. They're teaming up to fight a bigger threat. And
Yeah,
then that's
Piccolo, Vegeta,
Piccolo, yeah. They do this a
Tien,
lot.
Shinhan, literally everybody in the Z Fighter.
They do this a lot. They do this a lot, actually.
They haven't made fun of it in 4-star where Krillin talks to 16. He's like, but I want to kill Son Goku. Most of my friends did at one point.
Yeah.
That is true.
Have you shown this? Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought this was cool because it's like, oh shit, we're teaming up with the monk. We're teaming up with the monk. I especially love the line at the end where it's like, time to be a fucking hero.
Yeah. I was half expecting someone to say like, didn't expect to hear Monica swear.
That, you know what's funny? That's why I've always associated like this with this picture.
What? Is it the before I click it, is it the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Going to be a fucking hero.
Whoops.
So,
Wait,
you might have been right when you jokingly said that she becomes your RPG companion.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, wait, where's Brave? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Anyways. Wait, shoot, where was it going? Oh, yeah. And, so, I guess to recap everything. So as we learned from Plus, so this, like, everything is created by, like, as some sort of test by, Metaverse Enterprises, whatever that is. And, So there's basically now 3 universes that we know of. There's the main universe for DDLC, there's the side stories, and now there's whatever Project Libitina takes place in.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that universe is, it's a there's some big human experimentation.
They're doing some other
stuff.
shit. They're doing some other shit. They're on some other shit over there.
Yeah, and apparently, the according to the last email, it has the thing that they're working on in the PL universe is is like something that will basically allow Metaverse to enter that world or something.
Yeah.
So the point is, wow, there's a lot.
There's stuff going on.
You're saying that Metaverse is trying to self-isekai.
Oh my god.
Much. Oh, that's actually my current speculation. It's just that this third eye thing is probably dimensional travel, where the ability to see it.
Actually, funny you say that, because I know I did see a theory about that earlier today when I was trying to find information on this, and stuff.
The theory that I have is this third eye thing is okay. So this might sound weird. Have you guys ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward?
No, but I am very interested to see how that connects to this.
Long time for me to
okay, so what happens is they find somebody in the future has a thing called a time window, right? Which has the ability to only view the past, like if it was a movie or like a window. I guess you're seeing the past through a window. You're seeing the past through a window, but something happens that causes the machine to be able to make you travel through time. What I've speculated using that as an example. My theory is, third eye is a time window, but for dimensions. You can see other dimensions. Yeah. But they're just trying to find a way to use it for traveling. Okay, we figure out how third eye works, we can probably travel between it. And it's pretty likely, and actually I think this text confirms it, that Monica also has third eye. Yeah. And that's why in the Metaverse universe, they have somehow Monica did successfully travel, because clearly she is aware of and she knows the people from the Project Libitina universe. So it's likely that she crossed over into the Metaverse dimension. They figured out what she could do. They somehow captured her. I'm guessing something went wrong, and that's why she's in
stuck in a visual novel.
Yeah, that's why. Because she's stuck in the visual novel because she with third eye she was able to travel dimensions, but it's not she's just here now. She popped in there physically.
She spawns in.
Yeah, she doesn't just spawn in. She was able to travel dimensions, but not in a corporeal form. And I've speculated that Metaverse figures out what she is, and they're okay, we could probably do dimensional travel if we just mess around with Monica for a bit. And now Monica is, I guess, free. That's my theory, my game theory.
Thank you, Matt Pat.
Alright. So actually, I kind of want to add on to that and talk about a theory that I saw. It was it was something basically the entirety of. I should also say this is an old theory, so there's probably a lot of stuff from Plus that completely debunks this. But there was a theory that basically due to the stuff that's happening with Libitina, she tried to use her third eye to travel to a different dimension, but basically shattered her consciousness, and all four of the girls are aspects of her, basically. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was. I think it was Yuri is her, because as it mentioned in the file, she does she apparently does try and I don't know if I can say. I don't know how to put it, but yeah.
So they're fragments of one person.
That's the idea. And it was and I guess Monica, and there was another thing where another part of that was them going crazy is them reverting to Libitina or something. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. But yeah. I thought that was a cool idea, even if there's probably something that debunks it.
Okay. I'm just speculating, obviously. It's probably not true, considering how Monica treats them.
Yeah.
It's like, they're not real. I'll just delete them. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
They're gone now. That's my second game theory.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Alright, but that's pretty much all the files that I had. But so unless anyone else has something to bring up, I have the other thing I want to mention.
What do you guys think of this? Because I actually think this whole Libitina lore that we have, I think it's fucking awesome. Like, I think it's really cool. I'm actually like super intrigued. I'm a big fan of like, well, okay. I like it a lot because it has a lot of like SCP vibes. That's what I like about it. It's like, it's very eerie because all you know about this whole like these experiments and all of this is like through very highly detailed reports, medical reports and test results.
Yeah.
That's I'm like, this is like very eerie and creepy in its own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's very cool, and I like how Doki Doki's story continues after the game is over and through an ARG.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Man,
and how it's kind of cool how Monica gets character development after the game is.
Yeah. Like, that is genuinely, like, if I ever, like, really get into, like, making games, I kind of want to do something like this, where there's just, like, there's, like, extra lore that you can find, like, outside of the...
I think this goes a little beyond extra lore. This is, like...
This pretty much establishes the whole universe.
No, this is, you guys probably don't know, Mass Effect 2 had a DLC where it literally, like, completely sets up the third game. Like, if you don't play 3 a lot, I mean, if you don't play that DLC, and a lot of the stuff that's going on in 3 is just like, I'm confused. When did this happen? And that's kind of what this is. What we've been looking at, it's kind of that. It's that DLC, just in the form of, yeah.
Yeah, text files in the game.
Text files, yeah. But I think it's cool, and I think this whole Project Libitina thing is kind of cool. The whole having experimenting on people is really cool, really creepy in its own way.
You probably shouldn't have put it like that. Experimenting on people is really cool.
In games.
Yes.
In games.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I think I already closed that tab, but there was that one thing where it was basically Monica, where we got to see like some files that show like Monica's thoughts, like, you know how one of them was like after Sayori's scene, where she's like, "Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen." I think that's kind of cool, where you like get to see her thoughts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's pretty much all I have. Let me scroll it back to the top so I can jump to what I'm looking for. So let's move on to something a lot more fun. Let's look at some unused stuff.
I don't know about you guys. I think it's fun. I think it's super fucking fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I guess just to end that. Also, wait, what?
Really, personal question, because I suck with horror stuff.
All right.
Are we past the quote-unquote scary pictures?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay. But if you want me to scroll through them real quick, I can.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. I guess want to end off the. Actually, no, I pretty much said everything I wanted about Project Libitina. So unless someone else has something else they want to say,
I just have a question for you guys. When you guys were, I guess, Billy, when you read the files, were you also uneasy?
I don't know if I'd say uneasy, more like intrigued. If that makes sense.
I was intrigued, but I was also like uneasy. I'm like,
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm like, I'm very interested in what's happening. I was invested. It was weird. in these files.
It's like that Reddit meme. Like, as he's reading the thing, like hella faster, and he just gets super intense.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny, and all? What do you think?
Yeah, there's.
You go first, Johnny.
I mean, like I mentioned earlier, like I just started scratching my scalp. just feel like there's like that. There's that like a sense of like uncomfortability, like in certain parts of like the files and stuff. Like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's as a big fan of horror, I like this. It's cool and new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is cool.
Oh yeah, I guess final statement. I am very excited to see where this universe that Dan is creating is going.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dan and the rest of Team Salvato, of course.
As of right now, nowhere. We're staying still right now.
Yeah. I'm sure. Hopefully soon.
Well, actually, I'm sure, considering that DDLC Plus came out last year.
Yeah. It's like I guess DDLC Plus was like the setup. I guess
we're picking up steam again.
Yeah. We're picking up Steam, even though it's now no longer exclusive to Steam.
How ironic. How ironic.
Sorry. But anyways, new stuff. Alright, this first thing is just beta stuff, but there's it's basically just colorless versions of the portraits. But Yuri doesn't have one for some reason. There's the
coincidence?
background.
I think.
There's just Yuri background not colored.
She has 3 hands? We go back to that? She has 3 hands.
I think that was Protag. That's Protag-kun. The third one.
Oh.
No, she had 3 hands in the beta version. No, she had 3 hands in the beta version.
Yeah. But
they're trying to hit all the demographics.
Yeah, here's an unused Natsuki sprite.
Sad.
Yeah.
The profile.
Yeah. And this one I thought was kind of cool because I think it's a fun little reference, or according to it. In Yuri's sprite files, there are some unused expressions. The first one is named hisui.png, which shows Yuri smiling with big purple pupils resembling those when she's dead, and her tongue slightly sticking out. Hisui is likely a reference to the game Tsukihime, the first visual novel Dan Salvato played. Hisui has several sprites with pupils that blend in with her irises.
Guys, it all connects back!
In fact, let me see if I can find one of those real quick. I really hope we don't get those scenes.
I hope we do. Do you want me to look for it then?
When you're streaming?
No, it's fine.
You wanna?
Yeah, maybe you should. Yeah, you know,
should
maybe
show a different tab before you.
I just closed the. I'm just hiding it on stream for now.
Yeah.
I'll just put Hisui sprites. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this much: you don't see any of the good ones.
That's not.
It's probably.
Yo.
I'm kidding.
Seeing a lot of not.
Oh, there's the picture of Yuri.
Oh. How?
She's like, hey.
So wait. Let me show it again real quick. We searched up Hisui sprite Tsukihime. Somehow that image came up.
Hey. You're looking for the origin, I see.
We are quite literally getting everyone but this is like the only Hisui sprite that we actually get. And it doesn't look like it.
You could go on the wiki and just look at the sprites.
Well, that might also include her,
Well, don't worry, this is where I come in.
Anyways, let's close it. Also, the fourth result is the thing that doesn't exist.
What say?
No, I was making a joke because apparently the third, I think it was the fourth image, according to the caption, it was from the Tsukihime anime. That doesn't exist, supposedly.
Yes. The thing that doesn't exist. You know, didn't Type Moon. Actually, I don't know what to say.
You guys think that maybe Type Moon's our overarching villain? Because the more time passes, the more I start to realize, a lot of the stuff we do was technically exists because of Type Moon.
Huh.
Like this entire game, for example.
Anyways, I can show Brave back again.
You know who one of the main antagonists in one of the Type Moon stuff is? It's the literal demons from hell.
Huh.
I do like the sound of that.
Also, yeah, here's an unused background, which I've seen used in a lot of mods.
Oh. Unused font.
Unused font.
Yeah, apparently this was
Comic
for
Sans.
I wish. Yeah, apparently this was supposed to be for one of Yuri's poems.
Okay.
Here's some grayed out CGs that apparently the thing that they were supposed to be used for can't even happen in the game.
Which was?
It was let me read it real quick. Oh yeah, it was supposed to appear like this if you don't see her CG during your playthrough, but that's literally impossible.
I see.
And this is a unused Easter egg where you would see yeah.
Those look like captcha tests.
Yeah, it does.
Are you a robot? Maybe. Hey, little. That's
Yeah.
Snake's theory.
Yeah, but apparently this was. Oh, okay. Now that I'm reading the thing, oh wow. Apparently this was supposed to be if you tried to close the game after you see Sayori's I guess body discovery to put it lightly. Yeah, apparently if you saw it and you tried to quit the game, it would. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it would do this.
That would be fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
horrifying.
And there's okay. That's pretty much all
Are
the.
you sure you're trying to quit? Leave me alone!
Leave me alone! Let me out! Let me out!
God.
All right, that is pretty much all I had in terms of stuff in the game. But now the thing that we've kind of been talking about for I think we mentioned it earlier in the series, but so thoughts on the game?
It's success.
Indeed.
So I fucking love DDLC. I
Yes.
fucking love it. I actually fucking love this game. I played this game so much when it came out and after. It might be my most played visual novel. I genuinely fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
I like its art style. I like the characters. I like when the horror starts. It's kind of weird. I always separate DDLC into well, obviously, Act 1 and everything else.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It has a really
Act 1
cool-
and the Monica times.
Yeah. And even then, when I first played DDLC, and I just saw the kind of horror that it had. I hadn't really seen. I'd never seen anything like it. Where it messes with your files and all that stuff. I thought it was super cool. I'm this is like the most unique form of horror I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And,
That's.
And I wouldn't say I was ever scared of the corrupted images, but it was creepy. This is unnerving and disturbing. More than much more than a lot of horror stuff that I like, which usually is just gore, super ultra gore.
Yeah.
I'm more freaked out by these distorted images than incredibly violent murder scenes in other horror stuff. And at post game, I guess I did look up a lot of the Easter eggs that are in the game, all the unused stuff, and I'm just the way you go to discover these things is really cool. You have to have actual computer knowledge though, and I don't have that, so I'm pretty stupid for that part. But I like how.
I can. Wait, hang on.
You have to go through a process.
I can
to,
remove the
to
podcast
unlock
portion
these
thing
drugs.
now.
But yeah, I also think it has a great soundtrack.
Of course, yes. Which we are hearing right now. Well, specifically for
Yeah.
Plus. Even base game as well is really good.
No, definitely. I've played a lot of visual novels, but Doki Doki is easy
Yeah.
top 3.
Yes.
Easy top 3. I love this game. I fucking adore this game.
I am relatively new to VNs, but it's definitely really high up there.
Yeah, I fucking adore this game a lot. This is my Undertale. My Undertale.
I mean, when it started off, it was kind of perceived in the same way. But let's not talk about that. Those are the dark times.
I always thought it was just kind of perceived more like a 5 Nights at Freddy's clone, but whatever.
What?
Well, yeah, because it was a horror game. It was an internet horror game.
I mean, I guess, but
These are two very different.
yeah.
No, they're both viral games.
I guess in that case, yes, but you know,
not gameplay wise, but you know what I mean.
I guess.
That's all I have to say, really.
yeah. Well, I guess. Oh wait, did you mention like how you got into the game?
Oh yeah, I was told about it, and all I knew was it was apparently a horror game. I knew that much. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be one of those games where like, oh, it's kind of, but then it's gonna get all fucked up. It's gonna be like a Madoka Magica situation.
Right.
But here's the thing: I had no idea how it was gonna do that. So when I saw like all like when I started seeing like all the distorted pictures and all that in the second and third act, I was like, oh, okay, they're doing it like this. It's very. I didn't expect for it to fuck around with my computer, and I kind of didn't recognize it. I didn't recognize that. Oh, this is part of the game.
Oh.
So it fucked you up a little bit.
So you thought it was like actually like the game had a virus?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, but then I realized, oh, okay, I get what's going on now. Let's just say a massive catastrophe was avoided. I think you can guess what it was gonna be.
Yeah. Also, I want to show this because we didn't get to see it, but yeah, I thought this was.
Wait, what?
Oh.
You were gonna break your computer with a hammer, weren't you?
I was actually planning on deleting the OS.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Wait, I also want to show this because on the original version, I don't know if this is in Plus on the PC version, but so there was a thing where I think it was the scene where we find where we were supposed to like pick between Natsuki and Yuri, but you know, Monica kind of stops that. Apparently, it was supposed on the Windows version, if you have it in full screen, it straight up shows a fake blue screen of death.
Oh, God, that's horrifying.
And
that would have fucked me up.
Yeah, I just think that's really cool.
That would have fucked me. If that would have happened, oh no, it would have been over.
I mean, that's pretty much it. But I guess for me, so I think I briefly talked about this, but yeah, kind of a sad thing. The way that I kind of got introduced to DDLC was because of Etika.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just because I saw he was like streaming something. I didn't actually no. Before that, I should backtrack a little bit because I had heard of the game, but I was like I don't really care. What is this? Like just anime game? I don't really care.
I'm too busy playing Call of Duty.
And then I like click. Then I just saw he was streaming something. I didn't see what it was until I opened it. I was like, oh, this is that one game. I guess I might as well watch for a little bit. And it was it was funny enough. It was Act 3. So quite literally the like biggest spoiler I probably could have seen.
Yeah.
But I didn't really care about spoilers at that time. But so yeah, I just started watching. I was like, hey, this anime girl is kind of making some really good points. This is some really good dialogue.
Monica do be spitting facts.
Yeah, she do be spitting facts. And then people were saying like, oh, delete her. I was like, huh?
When Monica says
Delete her.
Yeah.
When Monica says, you know, she was spitting facts. She was spitting facts.
But yeah, people were like, delete her. I was like, what? And then he opens and I just see him open the files, like delete her character, and then she starts freaking out. I was like, what is this game? And why haven't I been knowing about it? So that was just kind of funny. But
Hold on, give me a minute. I need to charge my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's dying.
But yeah, now that I've been I guess now that I've been lurking in the fandom for past 4 years, has it been?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 2017, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, this year it will be 5. Oh, God.
This is almost a 5-year-old game. You know what's weird? This game feels very...
Yeah, it still feels new.
Yeah, this game feels very recent. It's a nearly 5-year-old game, but my mind tells me that it was just like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just a time.
Yeah.
Like I felt this even before Plus came out.
Yeah. But, shoot. Well, yeah. Now that it's been 4 years. How do I put this? Wait, I will say, yeah, quite enjoyed. Since this was technically my first playthrough, even though I did watch I watched someone play it. I don't remember who, but Oh my god, what am I trying to say? You know what? I'll just go simple. Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited to see where
Well, actually,
where it goes. Go on.
Actually, this isn't. Yeah, I guess this is still kind of connected to the game itself. The Doki Doki community is fucking great.
Oh yes, I can't believe I didn't bring that up. They're amazing.
Great. I think that's the reason, like, why the game has been around, like, relevant for so long.
Yeah.
It's just because it has a great community who does great mods. The mods are, like, a main reason why I still play the game, because they just keep coming up with really good mods. The community is very talented. They're they're extremely fucking talented. They have, like I can definitely see, like, a bunch of them one day making the, parody visual novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just a regular visual novel.
Yeah, it's like not even just exclusive to mods. There's like a lot of really good, I guess, like other fan projects of sorts. Like like what's an example? I know there's a surprising amount of fan songs, and some of them are actually kind of good.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd like to give a personal thank you to all the fan artists. You know who you are. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
I would like to share one. In fact. Sorry, I had to get one in there.
We talking fan art, or we talking?
We're talking fan art.
Billy means fan art. I mean fan art. And you know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you. You're my heroes.
Man, I still haven't asked about that one artist, but oh well. Forget it.
Of course, this is the one you share, Billy. I don't know what else I expected.
I guess Johnny, I'm assuming you have heard of. Probably, yeah, actually.
What?
You did. I'm assuming you did hear about DDLC, obviously prior to this.
Yeah. I think
Tell
like
your
the first,
story.
like so the first time I heard about this game, it was I think I saw like Zach. He was playing it like on like YouTube Live.
Oh yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
And, like,
real quick story. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to say because I remember that that is actually, I think that's the first time because as a reminder, me and Edwin were in the same class, and as well as Zach. But he I think that was the first time he saw the game as well. Because I remember I remember when he saw the like video of Zach playing it, he just went, "What is this filth?"
That does sound like something I'd say.
Oh my god. I just wanted to bring that up because I've always thought that was really funny looking back on it.
What is
this filth 4 years later? This is my favorite visual novel of all time.
Considering the games considering the VNs I had played at the time, can you blame me for saying that?
Fair.
Actually, I think that was the time when I really deep dived into OG Fate.
Oh. Yeah, deep dive.
Actually, that was around the time where because I think I know exactly why. I think actually I know why I said that. Because Zach and I used to talk a lot about visual novels back in the day. Like when I first met him. And
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, so this ties back to a previous lore dump where him and me bonding over the Soccer Swim Club game.
This is exactly where I thought.
And Honey Pop. So, can you blame me for thinking that he was playing a hentai game on YouTube? And I would later go on to play it myself because I also thought I still thought it was that. So I
even though you already knew it was a horror game.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
I've played weirder.
So anyway,
Yeah, so, sorry, we went on a whole different tangent during your continue.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I remember like I was just like asking like, bro, what is this game? And he was like, oh, it's a horror game. I was like, I don't believe you.
It's a what?
Yeah, like I think like when he was playing, like it was just like he was just starting and stuff. Like I'm seeing all these characters, I didn't know what type of horror game it was. I was like, I saw Yuri, I was like, I bet you she's the killer. Like I was just going out. I'm just going to like
You
random
thought she
stuff,
was. You thought she
like
was.
maybe one of the
imposter?
students was like a killer or some shit.
An imposter among them?
Oh no.
I don't know, man. But like, at some point, I just like I just didn't really get into the game, but I started seeing like random like clips of like people reacting to certain scenes, like discovering Sayuri in a room or
Yeah.
Yuri just stabbing yourself repeatedly. Like, what? Whoa! Wait a minute! Is this actually a horror game?
I thought you were joking.
Yeah. So like, I think I started learning more things when I saw MatPat's video, like his theories on the videos. Like,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I think that's actually how I found out about the files.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh wow. So this is like this is like a different type of like horror game. It's like more meta
Yeah.
and shit. Like, wow. But yeah, that's how I pretty much discovered about like the DDLC.
I'll let it slide. I caught. Just know that I caught that, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Now that you've played it, question mark. Well, what do you think?
This is like you said, like there's not a lot of games like this that's like that really utilizes like game files like to an extent like to like this much like other
Yeah.
games. It's very unique. It's really cool.
hmm
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't think he has much.
How did you learn about Doki Doki Literature Club?
Here's the thing, I don't remember. I just remember hearing about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected.
So,
So you said you don't do horror, so you like. You not only did you
Yeah,
not
that's-
look into it, you actively probably avoided it. I'm assuming.
I much okay. Here's the thing. I didn't look into it actively.
Were
Yes,
yes, the memes. The memes spoiled it, of course.
Was it the memes jump scare you?
Not really. Cause here's the thing. When I first heard of DDLC, and it's like, oh, this is a horror game. And it looks all cutesy. I'm like, okay. At that point, it was like getting into the. How do I put this? I was like dipping my toes into the world of anime, into this deep, dark Mariana Trench that is the world of anime. So.
And then you just look up in the distance, and I'm there, fucking splashing around like a dolphin.
So I had already heard of like Madoka Magica, and it's like, oh, it's a cutesy thing. It starts off all cutesy, and then it really fucks up and like goes into the horror route. So when I heard DDLC, and I saw like, oh, it's a cutesy thing that devolves into this gruesome horror type of story. So I stood away from that because again, I don't do horror. I'm not that's not really my cup of tea, or I guess in your guys' case, my cup of coffee. But
I am addicted.
similar to what Johnny said, MatPat did a video on it, and I clicked on it just because I'm like, well, I know this is horror, and I doubt he's gonna like show any of the actual like quote unquote scary stuff. And he delved into the files and all that, so it's like kind of how I figured out how stuff was gonna go down. Like, okay, it messes with the computer, it shows you like corrupted images and all that. And then the way I got spoiled to what actually happens was just, I mean, like everyone said, part of it was through memes. The other part was because, you know, again, I was getting into anime, and then in social media, some of my feed was also DDLC. So through that feed, I also got spoiled on like the thing with Sayori, the thing with Yuri, and then the Monica stare down. But and that was like as far as I got, basically. I didn't know what happened afterwards. I just thought, okay, you delete Monica and then everything's all hunky-dory. You banish the great evil and all that.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a bit after that.
Yes, you slay the Jabberwocky and save Narnia.
Yeah, you slayed the Jabberwocky and saved Narnia. I thought that's all that happened. I didn't know about the secret ending at all. I knew there was one, but I didn't know what it was. Which is weird. It's weird because, again, as someone who doesn't do horror, and I'll be honest, I'm very susceptible to like jump scares and shit.
Right.
Not like that, but it's so weird because I actually expected to scream a lot louder than I did.
Yeah. To be honest, I was kind of expecting because you know how I did our reaction to the deaths for V3. I was thinking like we can't really do that for DDLC because there's only like 4. But so I was thinking, a part of me was thinking like depending on how Alm's reactions go, maybe the equivalent to that could be his reactions to all the stuff. With your permission, of course.
Right, no. I totally would have given you permission.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I own his likeness. I own his likeness. It's fine.
It was going to be one of those things where it's like, in the moment, I was going to be scared of shit, but looking back on it, I think it would have been hilarious. But the thing is, again, as someone who doesn't do horror, I generally thought I was going to be like screaming a lot more and being more in shock. The only thing that really got me was Sayori, but that's because it's just so, like, it's so weird because it's like knowing it was going to happen, knowing what's in store,
and you
seeing it first.
You practically got like attached to the character.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say I got attached, but it's just one of those things where it's like.
Actually, I can actually kind of explain it because this. I think we can all agree the Sayuri death is like the most impactful one. I think we can all agree that's the most impactful one.
Yeah, pretty much everything about that scene is like it's like they pulled it off super well.
Yeah,
like it hits exactly the way they probably intended for it to.
I think why that one works is the same reason why. Why the beginning of Persona 5 is also really good, because it hits you with like something super shocking, but it's also like realistic. It's like that's why it works. It's shocking because like you learn she has depression and it's really bad, and then you just walking on her hanging herself, and it's just so like No,
I think that's probably the way. But it's so weird because. Again, knowing it's gonna happen and knowing like, okay, this is where it happens, seeing it actually unfold.
You feel a sense of unnervingness because you know it's gonna happen, but you don't know how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like you know how it's gonna happen, but you don't know how you're gonna feel when you're watching it.
Exactly. Again, I think it's just one of those things where it's like everyone said, because it's so realistic, and like I think. Watching it actually unfold is what adds more impact to it. Because actually seeing it, dude, I was like just shocked and like my entire spine was fucking chilled.
Yeah.
It made my blood run cold. I think at the end of that episode, I actually said like seeing that scene made me realize how soft I really am.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that too. Yeah.
I think it was like
that's
what was it?
The actual chorus.
I think it was like I am shaking, I may have cried a little, and I have realized how soft and weak I really am. Something like that.
There you go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Sayori's death is the only one that did that to me, because Yuri is like kind of abrupt. If you know what I mean. It feels like rushed, you know?
To me, honestly, Yuri's just kind of goofy.
It's
especially
so
on the PlayStation version.
Like, no, even then, it's just like, I want to wear your skin, and I'm like, this has become this is just weird.
Good point. Yeah. I can't argue with that one.
Yeah, like I said, the reason why Sayori's works so much is, like she's like the happy, she's the innocent one, and she's depressed and she kills herself. And then Yuri just like with Yuri, it's like okay, she she kind of has similar issues, but I think where it goes wrong is why it doesn't work as well is because she has a complete 180 where she becomes a psychotic murderer.
Yeah.
And also, I think we can another thing is, I think by that point you can kind of, I wouldn't say figure out, but you can kind of assume, like, yeah, something's going on behind the scenes. Like, this isn't really Yuri.
This is just a me thing, but by the time you get to Natsuki's death, like, by that time, the game completely to me is scary.
Death,
it's
death in quotes.
Death in quotes, yeah. It just stopped being scary to me, to be honest.
Yeah, because again with Sayori, that's most impactful because again realism, and she's the innocent one. With Yuri, again, it's just so fucking abrupt. Because I remember when it happened, I'm like, I don't feel anything. I didn't feel anything, but it's like
because you basically meet a different character. This is Genocide Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then with Natsuki, I mean, at least in the way we did, I don't know if there's a difference with more impactful death for Natsuki. But she basically just gets snapped and dusted away.
Actually, about Natsuki, there was one scene that I was kind of hoping we would see, but we didn't.
I had never actually seen Natsuki's death, actually.
It's not really anything. It's
No.
it happens after
Didn't she just abruptly turn into an asshole, and then like her neck?
That's
or
the scene
something.
I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natsuki's death was the only one that I didn't like really understand, if that makes sense. Because like,
It's like
I'll just play it in the background while you talk.
yeah,
I
because
guess.
like with Yuri's, from what I understood, was like she was like the quote unquote yandere, so I thought, okay, she's gonna stab you, and then she's probably gonna like stab herself in the chest or something. And then you have to restart the game. With Natsuki, I'm like, okay, she has issues at home, that's probably what does her in. But yeah, I didn't really go much into details as to like what happened to her.
I guess that's this person's name.
oh, I was so used to it being protect.
Yeah.
I don't have Uno.
Nanny.
I don't have Uno, you fucking bitch. I don't have Uno, you fucking bitch.
Just play with me, okay?
I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
This is the other thing that kind of
Looks at the annoying orange.
Like,
Yeah, this.
Please.
This part.
Talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Yeah, okay, so when I first played this game,
Fuck.
And I saw that scene, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Dan, but I don't think I'm scared anymore. Because and I can actually tell you why exactly. When I saw the bleeding eyes, I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's become a creepypasta.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dan, it's not your fault, it's the internet's fault. And then they started bleeding from the eyes, and it was ultra realistic.
yeah. I was gonna say the other thing that kind of adds more to the creepy factor is that that the happy music slowly gets distorted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a big
and that's
fan
the
of
other thing that like that added more chills to my spine with Sayori.
Music was supposed to be like kind of a comfort setting, and then it just something about it goes
Just
wrong.
fucking- yeah.
So, and then
which is-
somehow like your comfort just dissipates and like it's gone.
It's just yeah. And other than that, I mean, it's a good game. I mean, again, not exactly my type of thing, but like,
But now that
Well
you've
done.
quote unquote played it,
I mean, it's good. I don't think I would play this on my own though.
Yeah.
Again, I stuck with horror. But I don't know. I like again out of all of them, Sayuri's the only one that actually had any impact for me.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like that for a lot of people.
yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that because again, it's like realism, watching it unfold, and the distortion of the music too. Like as you're watching this, innocent girl just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty sad game sometimes.
It is.
And that's why I wanted to say something specifically. This is specifically about Doki Doki Plus.
Oh?
Those bonus. I was gonna say about bonus stages.
Those side stories.
Those side stories. I was like, I hadn't seen them before, right? I'd seen like CG, some CGs.
I can't believe
I'd seen some CGs.
Yeah, I saw a few, unfortunately.
I saw some CGs. I was shocked. This might surprise you guys. At how fucking emotional it made me feel.
Gee, what a surprise!
Especially the secondary part.
Well, yeah, what a surprise, considering you muted yourself during that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was. I was shocked at that moment when I was watching it. I'm like, fucking shit! I haven't felt like this for DDLC since the Salvation mod.
Yeah.
Since the Salvation mod. Like, I'm like, this is fucking like, this is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think it helps that like it makes the game much more sad because with the side story, you get to know these characters better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
knowing that unfortunately they all die.
Yeah, and because before with DDLC, I actually just kind of started liking the just like based off their Act 1 stuff because I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm into it, and then community mods, I'm like, it made me like the characters even more. So.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, there's an official, what's the word?
Happy end?
An official addition to the characters, I mean.
Oh,
So,
okay.
that adds more to them. Because before, like, I've always liked all four characters. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayuri. But a lot of that was because of, like, community-made memes and stuff like that.
Oh god, why'd you have to bring up memes? Now that I'm just looking at these 4 character sprites, I'm just looking at Natsuki's, I'm just remembering the thing we said about how this one looks like a, what was it? It looks like a... One of those...
Clearly you don't own an air fryer.
Yeah, you don't own it. You clearly don't own an air fryer.
You clearly don't own an air fryer. Yeah, stuff like that. Because I always did like the characters, and I knew it. They were meant to be one-dimensional on purpose, but it works. Like, I think they're charming in Act 1 by themselves. But I think with Plus, it adds like a lot of emotional investment into it. And I'm like, I was just shocked. I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Like I said, I came into this game thinking I'd get some jump scares and some anime titty. I did not.
You got neither.
I got neither. I got emotionally devastated.
Emotion damage.
Can I also say
damage?
Emotional damage. I also want to say, because that thing you brought up about the how you've always liked all the characters, that kind of reminds me how playing through this, I don't even know what my list is now. Because I think it started off with like well, as I said, the Monica Act 3 was my first thing I saw of the game, so I was like, oh, Monica's obviously the coolest. But and then like when I actually found out what happens in the game, I was like, I really like Sayori. And now it's like, who even is my favorite? I like them all.
Yeah, they do. I think they do a good job. They do a really good job with these characters.
Yeah. And I also want to say about the side stories, it's actually kind of scary. Somehow, all of these characters, I now, all of them have said at least one thing that I was like, oh, I relate to this a lot. And, yeah. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that.
I think I was done on purpose.
Yeah.
Not for use specifically, but like have all of them say.
It was to make them more
stuff.
human.
Yeah, that's what, That's
it was
what
to
I'm
make
thinking.
them more human. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now that you say that, it is very impressive how human the characters feel in the side stories, especially in the side stories. I mean, even in the main story.
Yeah.
In the main story, I think the only one that's really fleshed out is and at least in the first act is probably Sayori.
Yeah.
Then Monica. The other two are kind of left in the sidelines.
Yeah, and then the side story is just like, I don't want any of these people to die.
Yeah.
But they do, unfortunately.
But they do, unfortunately.
Well, hey, remember, that's the happy universe, so...
Oh, it's true, they're fine. See? Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All that it took was Pro Tycoon staying in that fucking club. Staying in the anime club or whatever he was in.
Actually, I think it's implied like Protect just doesn't exist.
No, he exists.
I think the thing is he...
Sayori does mention him.
Yeah,
Never mind.
so like he exists, but he's not the player character, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. If anyone else has something to bring up before we transition into the final thing.
I don't know. I mean, it's a weird experience for me.
Yeah.
What would you guys? Let's do what they always do. What do you guys rate this game out of 10?
Oh my god.
To me, this is a solid. This is easy, like a 10 out of 10 to me. To me, this is a 10 out of 10. Like Doki Doki Literature Club is genuinely one of my favorite games. I love this game.
Alright, at first I was gonna be like, I'll say a 9 because I don't wanna, like, I feel, how do I say this? I don't know, but, yeah, at first I was gonna say 9, but now that I think about it, 10. Let's go 10.
Yeah, this is a genuine 10 out of 10 game. Which is weird, because it's a visual novel, so not much, compared to other games.
Yeah, not much gameplay.
Yeah, but it's a good game. Like, it's cool, it's really good.
Mm.
Why do you think I have it physically here?
Yeah.
Sure. What about you, Johnny?
What do you rate this game?
I give it like an 8. I'm not all big into like visual novels, but I can't deny like the creative aspects of like of this game. How well written the characters are, the genius like of like using files. It's very unique.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be out of visual novel hell soon.
I think, to be honest, it's more like out of the frying pan into the boiler, into the boiling water.
I was almost out of the frying pan and into the lava. I don't know.
What
I feel like I'd give it
What's
a
your number?
7, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah, because again, it's a good game, and I'm being a little critical because horror isn't my type of genre.
Right.
But again, it's a good enough game. It messes with, it does the horror aspect in an extremely unique way. It's messing with the computer files. Like, keep in mind at the time of its release, I don't think any other horror game even thought of doing it like that. Because it was usually just like, oh, there's a killer, there's gore, there's jump scares, but this one messed with the actual files and all that stuff.
Right.
So it definitely gets points for uniqueness. Even for me, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And, again, it does a good enough job with the story and like the characters, even if they are meant to be like one-dimensional parodies of their archetypes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, there's still a lot of mystery around the game.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because we basically got like to be honest, this is like almost like a prologue to like the actual game, to like an actual
Kind of, yeah.
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 It's like setting up for the serious story, I guess.
The real story where Monica comes in wearing sunglasses and holding a shotgun.
And finger guns. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
I just imagine Monica appearing all Terminator style.
Oh god! I was scrolling through Twitter and I found this image. And just picture this, but with Monica.
All right.
This is gonna be Monica. This is going to be Libitina.
Like Sarah Connor.
I find it hilarious that we all went in descending order in our ratings.
Libitina, I've come to save you. Just picture this when it's Monica, and this is Project Libitina.
Hang on, let me. Where is Discord?
This is gonna be Monica in Project Libitina, guys.
What? What's with the fucking pants?
Oh, that's Happy Chaos. I was like,
it's
what
Happy
is
Chaos.
that?
It's Happy Chaos.
Yeah.
But we got no ass.
Hey, I'll have you know, Happy Chaos is a lot of ass.
More of an asshole if you ask me.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Doing this little like round table talk about this game, I'm actually very sad. I am going to miss this game. I'm very sad that we're done with the game. I'm very sad that we're done with this game.
Yeah. It's a
Unless no.
Unless, and then
honestly, that's
Doki
kind of how
Doki Doki plus
Hijacks
R.
the stream.
plus R. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of how I felt when we finally reached the end of V3. It was like, it was like, God, I'm gonna miss these characters though, but I'm glad we're done.
Yeah. I feel kind of the same thing for Doki Doki. For me, I think I feel even more with this game because it's just like I'm like a very big fan of this game. Like I love this game. I love this game. So I love revisiting it too.
Meanwhile, Danganronpa, you jokingly crap on it a lot.
Yeah, that's true. You notice I did that a lot less. I did a lot less in this game.
I mean, most of our criticism is basically more like, how do I put this? I feel like we trashed more on DDLC because of its anime aspect more than the game itself.
Like, that's not really a problem, though.
I think trashing on it is perfect because considering
The Natsuki sounds like this.
Yeah.
and at least for like for Danganronpa, I at least I try to keep it relatively like they sound kind of like this. They do kind of sound like this.
The only exception was Rantaro, but let's be honest, nobody cares about him.
Yeah, nobody cares about
And then there's the upcoming Sonia voice.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. But
that's our own Project Libitina. That's our own.
Except this time we actually have a release date for that because the stream for that is gonna be in 2 weeks. Or when we start.
Wait. Well, Billy, tell me when we're like done. Like when we're done with DDLC for good. Like we're moving on to the next chapter. Let me know when we're doing that because there's something I want to say before we continue.
Oh, okay. Well, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, so say your thing.
Well, first we gotta say goodbye.
Oh,
Seaside's waving at us.
Yeah, bye!
Bye. Well, guys,
we shall see you hopefully sometime in the future, you four.
sometime soon, maybe.
Yeah. There's
Well,
technically one more thing I could say, but it has to do with something somewhat personal. So, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
So, yeah, go on. Sorry.
Well, guys, we did it. We went through our own journey through the layers of hell, known as Doki Doki Literature Club, but we've done it. We've gone through our own Dante's Inferno, if you will. And now...
Oh, wait, no. We went through a Doki's Inferno.
Oh!
Yes! Actually, that's even better.
Oh wow.
That's even better than what I was gonna say.
You know, guys, maybe it's time for us to rewrite Dante's Inferno, but we'll call it Doki's Inferno.
Doki's Inferno?
But that's a grand comedy. That's a divine comedy for another day.
Yep. Well, speaking of Danganronpa, there's a little thing that we've mentioned looking at a long time ago. So
we're reading fanfiction.
Yes, that is in fact the title is it says let me see. DDLC plus reflection / file secrets and PL plus reading himiko / tsumugi gaming fanfic chapter 1.
Let's go.
So
Is this what we're going to be doing next week too?
what?
No,
we're just doing the first chapter.
Yeah.
And this went on a lot longer than I expected. By the way.
By the way, the reason we're doing this is because we planned for this the transition back into Danganronpa.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna read.
Also,
read a little fanfiction.
so first of all, so there aren't any real for anyone who's like just watching randomly. there aren't any like big spoilers in the story itself, but don't look at the tags. And two,
See,
and
little back. Oh, go ahead.
and also there's a we might bring up some spoilers. So
Yeah.
hop out if you don't want to see that. And so as I was saying, allow me to what's the word? Allow me to direct your attention to the tags.
A little backstory for this
Not
guy.
evil.
A little backstory for this. Was it just you and me, Billy, that night when we were just looking at this?
I think Owen was still in the call at the time.
Oh, okay. So he was just randomly looking at this fan fiction.
Yeah,
and he
because
saw that tag.
also some extra information. It was that was like right after we made the himiko. I don't remember.
Himiko
if it was
Gaming. It was
Himiko
Himiko
Gaming,
Gaming.
or I think it was tsumugi Gaming at one point too.
Yeah, actually, it was probably
Yeah,
Samuel
that was
Gaming first.
way before we thought about looking at this fanfic, I think.
Yeah, that's how we even found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we made this fanfic and then we got spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes, this is how I discovered Tsumugi's true identity.
Yeah,
Well,
this
okay.
is why.
Why is this a tag?
I don't know.
Because she's not evil in this one. Oh, there's some great tags actually. If you glance through them.
Gaming addiction. Sometimes chat room fic. Sometimes scripted. Loneliness. Wholesome. Adventure. Friendship. Characters will be added as they appear. Freeform. Wingman.
Wingman.
Fluff romance. Chat room. MMO.
Magic is a gays only event. What the fuck?
It'll make sense in a second. It'll make sense in a second. That's all I'll say.
Magic is a gays only event. Awesome.
Alright, but first let me get some water before
It's
I...
a great tag. How the fuck is that a tag? Wait, hold up.
Oh no, man. Fanfic gets weird sometimes. Some of it can be like nice and
Yeah.
like
And some of it can be the longest form of literature ever.
Ah, yes. Looking at you,
Another one
what's it
that's-
even called?
It's called
Subspace Emissary
Space-
what?
Something.
yeah,
Which is currently, I don't know if you know this, Johnny, but currently that fan fiction, it's a Smash Brothers fanfic. It is currently the largest piece of literature in human history.
Wow.
Yeah, World's Conquest. Here it is. We're not reading this. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought it said it got deleted. I was like, oh. Yeah, look at this. Chapter 221.
largest piece.
4,102,328 words.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Mm.
And allow me to remind you, this is a Smash Bros. Fanfiction.
Damn, somebody went all out.
Fanfic writer created the largest piece of literature in human history.
Yes. Oh, and okay, I already
So-
closed it, so I can't really show it, but it was first posted in I think it said-
2008.
Yeah, 2008, last updated 2018. So literally,
Wow.
he had been working on it for 10 years.
That is beautiful. That is
That's
quite
crazy.
beautiful.
You have to
This
admire
was
the
his-
dedication.
This was his baby. This was his baby.
Yeah.
His child is the largest form of literature ever.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Let me go back to it real quick because I know there was like an
Like, this
interview
dude
with the
was-
guy.
This dude was stuck in the gulag and he had nothing to do but to write a fanfic of Smash Bros.
Yeah, I mean the college junior behind the largest fanfiction ever. Studies computer
Wow.
science and computer maintenance. Here's Lucario.
Here's a picture of Lucario.
Here's a picture of Lucario. Here's the college student, and it's a picture of Lucario.
Yeah, I don't think they have a picture of him.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I read like the first chapter, and I know there was like just a Lucario in there randomly.
He does just kind of show up.
Is
Yeah.
it one of those things where like it just gets better over time, and by the end it's up? It's like a well-written.
Probably. I
it's like a
haven't read it,
well-written
but
grand opera.
probably. So, anyways, we got on that tangent. All
If
right.
anyone's interested in writing, I recommend Campfire.
Oh,
World
I was
End
actually gonna ask about that because you know the thing I'm working on. I wanted to like use that as a support thing. But yeah, thank you for reminding me.
World Anvil. I'm gonna have to double check if it's .com or .net or
Writing
.org.
software for authors and world builders. World builders.
Let's
Yeah,
gather
hold on.
around the campfire.
My God.
Our campfire song. Our
Kumbaya,
Yeah.
my lord, kumbaya.
Much like a streaming service, it's yeah, there's
We're all
added
children
stuff
of
if you pay
Jesus.
for it, but
Uh,
I
I've
think
got a
there's actually
friend
like a
in
free
Jesus.
version for one of them at least. I forget which one, but one of those has a free version, and it gives you enough to get the base built up for whatever story you got cooking up in your brain.
World Anvil.
Yeah.
Oh, World Anvil is the other one, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those has a free version.
Alright, but
If anyone's interested in writing, there you
Yep.
go.
alright, let's finally tackle this. Okay. So wait, Edwin, do you want to voice whenever your characters come up?
Sure.
Alright. Let's begin. Shuichi has never been a huge fan of video games. He'd played them on a... Oh, we should probably give credit. So yeah, this is Looking for Group by Adamant Cow. Anyways.
Crow.
Crow.
Adamant Cow, yes. Alright.
Get your birds right.
Oh, crow.
Alright. Shuichi has never been a huge fan of video games. He'd played them on occasion as a child, and as he grew up, he still played them from time to time with friends when such a time would arise. But ever since coming to Hope's Peak, he hadn't really touched any sort of games, sans sometime watching one of his friends play whilst hiding out in their room. That was one of...
So Sans was watching sometime. I always have speculated that Sans was canon in Next. I've always speculated.
Sans... In case you don't know, sans is another word for like, what's it? Like, other than. It's basically like, it's basically saying, like, other than sometimes watching, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That was one way he was different. A couple of his friends, like Tsumugi and Himiko, religiously played video games, and were frequently asking Shuichi and their other friends to play a game with them. In Tsumugi's case, she'd constantly ask Shuichi if he wanted to play an online MMO with him, but he'd always turned her down, though vaguely promising to take her up on her offer eventually when he wasn't bogged down by schoolwork and going out with Kaede, Kaido, or Maki. So promising to take her up on the offer eventually when he wasn't bogged down by schoolwork and going out with Kaede, Kaido, or... Wait. Never mind. I reread one of those
I
lines.
was like, wait, there time travel? Uh-oh.
So Tsumugi had declared that when those conditions were met, she would find a game for them to play. In all honesty, Shuichi was so busy during the school year he'd barely have time to spend on an MMO, so he figured he'd never really give Tsumugi the opportunity to get him into an MMO.
You know what's weird? I think when we invented, I know Himiko Gaming was second, right?
I think so, yeah. Actually, I think
What's
Tsumugi
weird-
Gaming was just like a one-time comment. So, yeah. So go on.
It's kind of weird how Tsumugi Gaming and Himiko Gaming were the things we made, with but never thinking about this specific fanfiction.
Yeah, and then it later.
Then it's later we found out, oh, this is Tsumugi and Himiko are the gamers.
Yeah, they're I guess they're the, what's the word? They're like main characters of sorts, or not main characters, but like two of the more important ones, I guess. Anyways, in the end, it was his own carelessness that got him into trouble. His homework was done, which was a small miracle considering how often Kokichi had tried to meddle with his studying, but it was finally done. A week into their summer break, during a scorching summer, Shuichi logged onto the group chat for his classroom, not being able to conceal a chuckle at the usernames for each of them, all of which were quickly edited to joke names by the different people in the class. Harmony Squad.
Shuichi logged into his Discord.
Yeah.
Shuichi, you fool! I have Discord moderator privileges. I'm going to at everyone.
I'm going to mass report. No, I'm
Oh
going
my
to.
god.
And everyone,
I'm going to
I'm
kick
deleting
Kaito.
the server and you can't stop me.
I'm gonna ban Kaito.
There's something you do.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway. Harmony Squad, 6:30 p.m. Also, real quick, in case you don't get that, I think that's a reference to Killing Harmony.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Shuichi is Sleuthy Boy. Done.
Oh my god.
And Nerd of the Stars. Wonder who that could be.
What that?
Summer homework. Want to get all of that junk out of the way so I can relax.
Oh, yeet. I ain't started that stuff yet. I got plenty of time before that junk is due.
Okay, I just want to say it's been several months since I've looked at this. I forgot he said yeet.
Oh, yeet.
Alright. Kaito, I have to suggest that you could be using your precious time more wisely.
Nah, Kibo. I got all summer break for this stuff. Like, I'm watching all the Star Wars movie right now anyway.
I hope it's on legal sites, on perfectly legal sites, and not
Definitely, yeah.
I wonder who censored
I wonder
this.
I wonder who censored it is. I wonder who uses
Hold on.
Let me warm up a little bit.
I wonder who would use 3 profanities in their first sentence.
Time her out.
I forgot how I did the voice.
Not in
It was
this,
like-
not in
it was
this
like-
Christian server.
Was it like, okay, wait, was it like this? Ah, shit, asshole! Why didn't you fucking tell me? I made a fucking genius popcorn machine last month. I'll bring some and we can stuff our faces while we marathon.
That's close to how it was.
Eh,
Maybe I think you gave it a little bit of a Boston accent.
That's true. Bring it on, Mew! But take your time. I'm on Attack of the Clones right now.
That's the first Star Wars film I watched, actually.
I gotta fucking tend to myself, so message me when Revenge Sith starts.
Kaido?
That
Really
is the
same.
first one I saw in theaters.
What? Which one?
So, Attack of the Clones was the first Star Wars movie I saw, and then
I think it's the same for me.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith, I remember watching that in theaters.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Shut up!
I'm boring. I just went in order. I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The first one I saw in theaters was Force Awakens.
Probably the same for me, actually. No, wait. No, never mind.
You kids with your Force Awakens and Flash guys,
And your Fortnite Star Wars.
your
that
knives
was a
and
thing.
your legions.
Alright. Kaido, you made a mistake outing yourself about this marathon. Kaido, you told me you'd have your work done for tomorrow. Kaido, run whilst she's typing.
I said it'd be done for a trip to Osaka, so I got plenty of time to marathon.
Oh my god.
So that's why that's in the tags. It's Himiko's username.
Oh, because Himiko and Tenko are roommates. That's why.
Yes.
Wait,
I wish that we had the roommate joke back then.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how to. I wouldn't expect Tsumugi to use the word whilst. I never took her for a Shakespearean language kind of person.
I could see it. She does Shakespeare cosplay.
I guess, yeah. Plus, I know this vaguely connects. But I know apparently when the game was first revealed, some people before we saw all of their talents, some people did think she might be Ultimate Librarian.
It does give off that vibe.
Yeah. Anyways, Kaido, you fool! Just want to show this name real quick.
Homosexuality is the powerhouse of the cell. Who the fuck
There's
is
some
that?
great names on this. Anyways, Kaido, the fact that your girlfriend's friends know what day your trip is on and you don't is proof enough that degenerate males' brains can't retain even the most basic forms of information. Kaido, it's tomorrow.
Who is this?
It's Tenko.
Tenko.
Yeah.
Is she the ultimate man?
She's the powerhouse. Yeah.
The ultimate feminist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the ultimate man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Ultimate Men, that's what it was. Because I misread the thing.
Is Maki's name seriously Stabby Stabby Slice and Dice?
Yes.
Bro, I thought that was Kokichi. I don't know why.
Oh no, I think Kokichi's kind
Like
of
the moment you said Kaito, like, oh fuck.
I thought it was. Oh my god, what's his name?
what?
Seance guy. I forgot his name.
Kurekio?
Yeah, because stabby stabby.
Speaking of which, that's something I'm gonna bring up, but that's for what we're doing next week.
I see. I'm gonna stab.
No.
No.
I'll DM you real quick.
No.
Billy, if you want
I
to
feel-
back, I shouldn't be giving you this advice from voice chat.
Some what?
Hold
I
on.
feel like I'm gonna
Okay.
stab.
I'll put the Bowie knife away.
Hold on.
Oh, we're still doing that. Forgot. I forgot we're still doing that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's next week because it's supposed to be the Valentine's Day special.
that is true, and it's there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot for that one.
Oh boy. All I'm gonna say is.
Brother.
Oh, why are you telling me this?
I know lots of things.
Can you send it to me? Can you send it to me?
Hang on. Let me screenshot this. I'll send it to you.
Here's the thing. That is the most. Hold on. Hold on.
Here's what he sent me.
Let's see.
Hold on.
That's good advice. That is genuinely good advice. No, he's right. It makes it much harder to to fix
Let's not
that.
go into it.
Hold on. I'll give you some more advice.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I'll explain.
There you go. There's my second piece of advice, and that's all you get.
Why am I now getting? What? Why are you both telling me these things?
Well,
so
what's the
confused.
second thing he sent? What's the second thing he sent?
Hang on. I'll get,
I'm just trying to support his thesis.
don't. Let's just move on.
He's just.
No, real quick. Just real quick. I just want to see what the
Oh
second
my god,
one was.
fine.
He's not gonna leave you alone.
Hold on, I need to open this. That is true. Or hold on.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here for like 30 minutes just doing this.
To be fair, that's about all of the things I can give you. When it
Alright.
comes to
Hold on.
waste management and disposal, that's going to be a whole essay.
Oh no. Let's
Hold
not.
on.
Let's not.
Well, I'm giving him an alternative.
Oh no.
There is an alternative part.
That's fair.
Well, of course. I don't. Just so you know, I don't plan on using any of this information unless I like in a situation where I might need
Look, I'm
it.
just saying, one day your life might be in danger.
That's what I'm saying.
You have two spots. I'll send what I said.
Oh my god. All right, let's just.
Billy, I'm just giving you information. However you use it is up to you.
Oh, we're talking about cooking recipes, by the way. We're talking about cooking
Yes.
recipes.
Yeah.
Record, we're talking about cooking recipes.
All right. Anyways, Kaido, it's tomorrow. It was nice knowing you, Kaido. I will imprint your memory within me forever. Nerd
That
of the
is
Stars.
true.
Nerd of the Stars has left the chat room. Go easy on him, Maki. You know he doesn't mean it. I know. I just want him to not sit on his dumb ass all the time and get his damn work done. He's got a stupid dream, and it isn't going to be any closer if he doesn't pass classes. Oh, Maki, you're so cute when you talk about him.
Bugs.
Oh, that's. I was like, wait, what is this? I was like, oh, that's Gonta's username.
Yeah.
Maki love Kaito like Gonta love bugs.
Oh, there's a good little smiley face.
Shut up, Tsumugi. I love how he tells Tsumugi to shut up, but not Gonta. Because everyone loves Gonta.
There.
Anyway, Shuichi, you said you had finished all your homework before, right? Yeah, what about it? And you got no plans for the next few days, right? I'll keep that joke to myself. I guess.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the joke
Basically
was,
the
but
idea I was going for, so yeah. I guess Kaido and Maki are going to be in Osaka for a few days, and Kaede has a concert, so I guess I've got nothing planned. I'm going to send you a link to a newish MMO. You want to play? You did mention to me that you'd be game if you weren't busy. Shuichi frowned as Tsumugi's most recent message came through. His automatic reaction was to refuse, since he didn't really feel like he'd just get into an MMO. He was looking forward to reading a book Kaede had lent him, some stupid mystery novel she'd bought him as a joke. We had to admit... We had to admit he had promised Tsumugi that he'd game with her when he was free, and didn't want to be some lonesome jerk who only hung out with his core friends. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad as he thought. He was always overthinking things to death. Maybe this was something he could just play for a few hours, thank Tsumugi for playing, then move on. Sighing, he continued to type. Sure thing then, Tsumugi. Send me the link. What kind of MMO is it? It's a new popular MMO, but it's your run-of-the-mill fantasy setting. Oh, send me the link, Tsumugi.
Game Final Fantasy 14.
Have you heard about Final Fantasy 14 online and the hit? Oh, and the award-winning expansion. Yes. The award-winning expansion Heaven's Ward.
No.
Have you heard of Among Us?
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. So, I was at some store earlier today, and there was a kid who had a, I didn't get a good look at it, but it was like I think it was a bunch of Pokemon as the Among Us characters.
Oh, that was me. You saw me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was me. You just saw me in the wild.
I'm in the wild.
It's a wild Edwin.
Wild Edwin appears.
And
Alright.
here we have the wild.
We're in the sus Pokemon trip.
Yeah, it sounds like something I do.
Alright. Send me the link, Tsumugi. I'm gonna get an edge up on the wizard class. How would you be able to gain such an advantage over existing players without prior experience with the application? I know how magic works, so I won't need to play the tutorials.
I say that about literally everything. I don't need the tutorials.
God, Kibo, it's so obvious. Why'd you even need to ask that? My himiko would destroy the characters of all the degenerate males who spend all their times playing sexy women on the internet.
Censored.
Fucking nerds!
Typical Mew.
I just imagine Piccolo.
Nerd! I don't know, I think me would be into MMOs.
Maybe, I don't know. A few minutes later,
What is it? The Artificer?
The what?
Or Alchemist, like basically.
You cut off.
Yeah.
Like we play the Inventor class or whatever they're called.
Oh, the Machinist.
Machinist or Artificer, but I think Artificer is D&D.
Yeah.
The Tinker.
That's a Batman villain.
No, that's a Spider-Man villain.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. The only one I know is Big Wheel.
Wait, what?
Big Wheel. What?
No, we don't need to talk about Big Wheel. Right now, we don't need to talk about Big Wheel.
I'll just save this for later.
From Robots movie.
I'll just save this for later.
No, we just look at it. Just look it up.
Alright. Mode of child transportation.
Spider-Man. You're not gonna find a picture of Big Wheel.
Spurred.
Spider-Man. That's Big Wheel. It's my homie Big Wheel.
Oh, it's this thing.
It's my homie Big Wheel.
I don't know what I expected.
You know what the funniest part is?
Spider-Man.
This guy
is evil Big Wheel.
Evil Big Wheel. He's canon in the PS4 game.
Oh my god.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You find like a miniature version of his wheel, and he's like, "Oh, I remember that guy."
Huh.
I remember that guy.
He did in
Nothing
fact
else.
have a big wheel. He had a big wheel.
Okay. A few minutes later, Shuichi got a link from another new chat that popped up on his screen, which only contained Tsumugi, Himiko, and himself, containing the link to the MMO Tsumugi had been talking about. Hell's Abandon, Shuichi murmured, reading the title of the MMO as he browsed the website. He wasn't super familiar with MMOs overall, but he knew enough to recognize all the normal features of a fantasy MMO. Tons of classes, dramatically generic story setting, a billion different systems to memorize, a variety of ways to interact with other players. The list just went on. Resigning himself to what was probably going to be the next few hours, Shuichi clicked the download button, letting the game begin to load on his new computer.
Link start.
Thanks God for Hope's Peak Internet. Shuichi chuckled, finding himself smile at how outrageously fast the internet was.
Is this gonna become like a weird advertisement?
Horizon 5G.
Horizon 5G used at Hope's Peak.
Man, we need to... This whole time, FGC players just needed to go to Hope's Peak. Then we'd have a good connection.
All they needed was.
I wanted to say Horizon. Horizon. Oh, that's why it's called that.
What? Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
I see now.
Another notification popped up on the new chat room. Hey, Shuichi. Figured it'd be easier if we just talk through voice chat rather than just constantly typing here and in the game. Shuichi hesitated again as the prompt for voice chat appeared on the screen. Tsumugi and Himiko were known for being outgoing when it came to venting about things they enjoyed. And the subject being video games featuring magic would probably set that into overdrive. It wouldn't even surprise me if Tsumugi's already planning a cosplay from this game. Shuichi mumbled to himself, resigning himself to his fate. He had promised. Yeah, sure, give me 2 seconds. Putting on some headphones with a built-in mic. He's got the gamer headset!
He's got the gaming headset. you know, I like to picture the fucking cat headset, the pink cat ear headset that Kaede gave to him.
Oh my god. Also, if I might upload this whole segment on its own, like as a separate video, or maybe I'll even like make an edit out of it. And I already know the thumbnail is gonna be like I'm gonna try and make Shuichi with gamer headset.
Oh.
Imagining all these characters on like a fucking Discord call is so fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, the writing on Shuichi's pretty spot on.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Tsumugi as well.
Yeah.
Putting on some headphones with... Oh, I already read this. Yeah. He clicked the voice chat, not realizing he hadn't turned his audio down from earlier since he'd been working to music. He really wished he'd turned it down earlier. Shuichi!
Oh my god.
The shrill yell of the two girls on the other ends of the voice chat, combined with leaving his sound up so loud, made the ultimate detective yelp loudly, frantically clicking to lower the volume
funny mic, funny mic, funny mic.
Funny mic? Frantically clicking to lower the volume to a less ear-crippling volume. You okay? Tsumugi asked him, Shuichi grumbling as his ear stung a little bit. Yeah, just forgot to turn down the volume from before. Shuichi mumbled as he stopped rubbing his ear. You should be feeling better already, Shuichi, Himiko called out. I chanted a spell silently to soothe your ears. Shuichi chuckled a little bit, which made...
By that I mean I lowered my input volume.
Shuichi chuckled a little bit, which just made Himiko grumble. What? Nothing, Himiko. It did help. Himiko's magic obsession could always be a bit much, but it never failed to make Shuichi smile one way or another. Anyway, on to the main event, Tsumugi finally announced, clicking coming from her end of the chat. I read about this MMO coming out a few months ago, but I was so lost in my current work that I hadn't had the chance to check it out till now. Himiko and I already got the download done. Yeah, I looked through it a bunch. Seems fun enough, Shuichi murmured, only really half telling the truth. It looked generic as heck. That's what the truth was. I'm almost downloaded either way. Can you be a mage? Himiko called out again, her excitement practically bleeding through the microphone. I honestly don't know if there is a fantasy MMO that doesn't have a mage, Tsumugi wondered. Anyway, of course there is, Himiko. I'll leave you that role then. Wait, role? Shuichi asked confused. What do you mean? Well, I figured if we're gonna play together for a while, we'd all pick a different role. One of us is the physical damage dealer, one of us is the magic damage dealer, and the other can be the healer. So we can spread out the duties of the party. How long term was
What if we all went healer? Hear me out.
We all go white mage, right? We all go white. We
all go white mage, and we all constantly heal each other.
Oh my
We
god.
become immortal. We get Wolverine healing factor.
Wait a second.
Why do I just imagine them doing that and then Tsumugi screaming, "Immortality is mine!"
Oh god, I want to make a joke out of that, but I don't know how.
I swear to God, if he wished immortality on himself, I'm going to murder. Oh, that
Wait a
bitch.
second. How can you execute me if you can't even kill me?
God, that's such a great line.
I am now the eternal mastermind. All right, let's move on. Where is it?
Did you really think killing me would make me die?
Oh god. How long term was Tsumugi planning for this to go? Shuichi frowned, clicking back to the class page. So as the download neared completion, the three teenagers discussed what classes they were going to pick. Tsumugi weighing up the pros and cons of each class and how it would work out with the three working together. As hesitant as Shuichi was to get sucked into the girls' hobby, he had to admit, just talking about this kind of stuff was a lot more fun than he figured. Tsumugi groaned through the mic. The three had chosen their race/classes but haven't disclosed them to the others yet, but had reached the greatest barrier to anyone creating a new character. What is it? Himiko asked, clicking frantically. I've got no idea on a name, she replied, clicking her teeth anxiously. Always the hardest part. Oh, that was easy for me, Himiko declared, Shuichi envisioning the smug look on her face that he always saw when she boasted about magic. Really? Shuichi asked, he himself struggling with a name. Why'd you name yourself? Bagaduval. Okay then, Himiko said flatly, being met with a fit of giggling from Tsumugi and restrained chuckling from Shuichi. Hey, it's not funny! It's original! Himiko huffed in response. I don't think I need to worry about a cool name anymore. Tsumugi gaped, trying to catch her breath. I think I've got one now. A noise came from her mic that sounded like she was rolling her face on the keyboard. Oh no.
No.
Making Shuichi restrain another laugh. The monsters of hell's abandoned. What?
Did you make your name Jugamo Jugamo?
Probably would, actually. Knowing her. Making Shuichi restrain another laugh. The monsters of hell's abandon shall tremble at the might of Jamasper. Now it was Himiko's turn to giggle with laughter at Tsumugi's stupid name, Shuichi not being able to restrain his laugh either. Okay, Shuichi, you gotta have a dumb name too, Himiko demanded, or I'll get Chihiro to hack you and change it for you. Chihiro Fujisaki, not Chihiro Fushimi. That's what I meant.
Oh my god.
Shuichi agreed, knowing that Chihiro probably could do that anyway. But the question was, what stupid name was he going to pick for his character? He could try and think of one like Himiko or mash the keyboard like Tsumugi, but another idea came to his mind. You'll see it when we get in, Shuichi told the others, grimacing to himself with the inherent stupidity of the name, as the three of them entered in racing class details. So you're going berserker, right, Tsumugi? Oh.
Bazaka!
So you're going Bazaka, right, Tsumugi? The cosplayer replied to the affirmative. And Himiko said she was going to be a warlock. Himiko made a noise of agreement, giggling to herself. Shuichi frowned, looking over the healing classes. He could go a straight healer like he originally planned, but hearing before how Himiko and Tsumugi were planning to develop their characters to be proficient in certain ways, doing nothing but healing was going to make Shuichi's character a little too passive. What are you going
That's the point.
What are you going to pick again, Shuichi? Tsumugi asked.
You are God.
Oh god.
Some powerful healing magic to back us up, right? Himiko added. Maybe not pure healing, but something like that. Well, if he was going to play this game for tonight, Shuichi justified to himself he was going to play something with a little more of an active role than just standing around hitting the one key to heal. Okay, got it all down. Shuichi confirmed. Okay, Tsumugi said, her enthusiasm almost infectious. Well, I'll click create. Who's saying this? Oh, well, I'll click create at the same time, so we appear together. Himiko and Shuichi agreed. Tsumugi counted down from 3. At the count of 1, they all clicked create and spawned in the world of Hell's Abandon.
Expanded dong.
Expand dong. Very hard.
God damn it, Shuichi. Tsumugi grumbled.
Wow. I didn't expect Tsumugi to say that.
Yeah.
God damn it, Shuichi.
God damn it, Nappa.
Still coming. Oh.
Still coming? And they don't stop coming? And they don't stop coming?
Still coming down from her laughter at his name, staring at his character as she did so. Tsumugi's own character was a green, 3-foot-tall goblin carrying an axe bigger than himself and dressed in little more than a war paint and a loincloth. The war paint was divided into white on one side, black on the other. I wonder who that's referencing.
Clearly it's referencing...
Zeus from SMT5.
Correct.
The war paint was... Oh, yeah. Being a goblin, it was kind of gross, and just like Tsumugi depicts such a weird design character, the name Jamasper hung above the character. We could have been a monster squad, Himiko also complained, her character towering over them. More than 6 feet tall, Himiko, for some reason, had chosen a gigantic skeleton, and who was apparently a girl despite lacking any kind of defining features besides being a skeleton.
Because as we all know, women are skeletons.
Wait, what?
As we all know, women are skeletons.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, a skeleton warlock.
Fucking, why not?
Where was I? Dressed in purple robes and carrying a magic orb, Himiko was over the moon for her character, Bagadooble.
It really is. It's just lines from Overlord.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have coordinated better if we'd said what races we were picking. Shuichi, not knowing that the 2 girls were going with such ghastly character designs, but had gone with what was essentially the polar opposite. Dressed in ornate tribal robes, Shuichi's elven druid had long blonde hair and almost electrically blue eyes. Much to the hysterical laughter of his friends, Shuichi had settled on the name Shu Elfie as his character's name.
God damn.
I don't get it.
What?
Shu Elfie. Shu Elfie.
Oh.
Because he's an elf.
Shuichi, Elfie.
Yeah.
I see.
But of all the names, Tsumugi giggled, her character leading them towards the starter down. You had to mix your real name and race? That's just lazy.
Fine. You want me to change it? Kirito.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Says the person who literally rolled their hands across the keyboard, Jamasper. Tsumugi in response huffed loudly and led them into the town. So I read on the game's wiki... I think this is a typo. So I read on the game's wiki that each class has their own little quest chain to complete to get past the tutorial starter town. Shuichi frowned. The main reason he'd agreed to this whole thing would be because he'd be gaming with his friends. Sighing loudly, he spoke up. How long do these quest chains normally take? Tsumugi didn't answer straight away, but he could hear her frantic typing to get the answer. Says here it's about 45 minutes at the most, assuming you listen to the story. So she just went to, what's that website? How Long to Beat?
Yeah.
Why read when you can blow up guys with magic? Himiko laughed to
Honestly,
herself.
that's how I do it too. Me too, Himiko. Me too. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Shuichi begrudgingly accepting 45 minutes of adventuring on his own. Now was the time Shuichi had to buckle down and focus. He made sure to read every text box, every prompt, every tutorial that told him how to play this damn game. 3 teenagers were relatively silent as they progressed through their own tutorials, though Himiko very quickly became a lot more excitable as she seemed to reach combat much faster than the other 2. And it was here the big moment struck the ultimate detective. As a kid, he never really played video games with a story. Heck, most of them didn't even have a story. He played stuff like GoldenEye or Mario Kart. As he'd grown older, he became a bit more of a bookworm and gotten enthralled by the stories of his favorite book. And despite what he'd heard from his friends, he never really thought of video games as having the potential for good storytelling. But, damn, this game has really good writing.
He's never played Angry Birds.
That is true. And clearly, he missed out on the Subway Surfers lore.
Now I'm curious, does it have lore?
I just made that up.
I'll save this for later.
There's like a cartoon.
Really?
It's like a little cartoon, yeah.
Oh my god, there is.
Subway Surfers. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's just move on. Concepts for the quest chain was fairly basic, defending a defenseless elven hamlet from the encroaching undead horde, something which made Shuichi flat out laugh considering Himiko's skeleton race. But the execution of the story really struck a chord with him. Judging by the hushed gasps from Tsumugi's mic, she was going through a similar situation with her goblin storyline. Of course, none of this came from Himiko, who seemed to be doing little but blasting enemies out of the sky with her warlock. Shuichi also found himself getting the combat. He remembered years ago watching one of his school friends play World of Warcraft, and the control scheme was fairly similar, but there was something about it that just clicked. Attacks with his staff felt like they had real weight. The noise of his spells in his ears felt as realistic as magic could. Everything about the game seemed to satiate some desire he'd never realized he wanted from a game. Then Shuichi finally realized his doom. He was going to get addicted to Hell's Abandon, wasn't he? The crazy part was, he didn't even care that he knew this. He just clicked on towards the end of the storyline.
Your fate is sealed.
Your fate is sealed.
That was me when I started collecting nanodroids.
Oh no.
Nindroids. Nindroids. Yeah. Nindroids from now on.
What took you guys so long? Himiko complained as the three characters congregated at the exit to the starter town, the three of them hitting the level 5 mark. I was...
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's related to DDLC, but we'll go back to it.
Alright. What took... I'll just reread it. What took you guys so long? Himiko complained as the three characters congregated at the exit of the starter town, the three of them hitting the level 5 mark. I was, actually reading the plot.
Where is it? There it is.
What?
Oh, it's just some of his old man problems.
Oh. Alright. Oh wait, let me show it real quick. Boop. There we go. Okay. Oh, whoops. Where the heck is... Okay. I was, actually reading the plot, Shuichi replied, trying to reorganize his skills so his rotation flowed better. How was yours? Tsumugi half shouted. I never thought a storyline about goblins could be so uplifting! Shuichi smiled as Tsumugi ranted about the storyline she'd gone through. There we go. Basis for mine was pretty basic, but the way it played out was really engaging. That was just the intro? Shuichi raved in response. Himiko, how was your intro story? Himiko's skeleton character slowly turned to face them in-game, as Himiko's monotone voice rang out. I skipped all that dialogue. I got to blow things up with evil magic, so that's all I needed. Shuichi and Tsumugi literally roared in response to her admittance, which very quickly turned into laughter as... Wait, what?
She's literally just pulling a mega mean.
Yeah?
Just the blow shit up.
Yeah. Where is it? Which very quickly turned into laughter as the three friends left the starting zone and really started the game of Hell's Abandon. Shuichi was amazed at how quickly he picked up the game. From what he had felt when he first looked at the controls, he'd guessed it would be unwieldy, but in no time at all, his fingers flowed over his keyboard as he fought the enemy monsters and healed his friends. Himiko jokingly became half infuriated with her friends as Shuichi and Tsumugi constantly stopped to read the flavor text of every quest they came upon, which quickly became their focus of the game, whilst Himiko literally just wanted to fight monsters and get loot. The gameplay was fun and engaging, the story of the quests were superb, but it wasn't that which quickly hooked Shuichi in. Bantering with Himiko, talking quests with Tsumugi, and the coordination when they teamed up together in battle. Social interaction for the normally socially inept trio was what really hooked Shuichi in. He was simply having fun. hanging out with two of his friends despite them being in a different room down the hallway outside. In downtime, they would just chat. Himiko caught the two up on her magical efforts and her recent date with Tenko. Tsumugi went on and on about her current cosplay projects, and Shuichi, much to the laughter of the two girls, recounted the recent barrage of encounters he'd been having with Kokichi.
Oh boy.
It just felt so natural, playing and talking at the same time. So natural he didn't even notice time passing. And much more than, say, half an hour. You're topped up, Tsumugi! Wait, isn't that a phrase for something else?
What?
It sounds like it probably is.
This definitely sounds like, yeah.
You are topped us.
Wait, what?
That doesn't sound right.
Let me.
Wait, you are. Oh wait, never mind. Topped up.
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
Topped up.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
that sounds right. Yeah, it just means you're at max. Your meters are at max.
Oh. No, I was just thinking, like. Hang on.
Oh, you think there's another meaning?
Yeah. Like, obviously that's what he's referring to, but, like. Topped up meaning. I'm closing it in case we see an image. Never mind, that's definitely not what that's not what either of us said. Actually, wait, never mind, it is. To make up the full quantity, capacity, or amount.
Huh.
Wait. Alright, let's move on. Let me put... Whoops. Let me put Brave back on the screen. Okay. Whoop. Okay, I did something. But,
You did a thing.
Yeah, I did the thing. You're topped up, Tsumugi! Shuichi half yelled into his mic. The three had taken on one of the first group dungeons, much more challenging than the normal questing they'd gone through up until now. They were at the final encounter, the three of them facing up against a giant orc named Elfbane, the boss of the encounter. As Shuichi healed Tsumugi, another smaller orc appeared from behind them, going for Himiko, who was their main damage dealer against Elfbane. Guys! Himiko squealed, launching another Shadow Steel from her staff. I can't fight both! Tsumugi leapt into action immediately, drawing the aggression of the smaller orc so Himiko's back was safe. I got him! Finish off Elfbane! Shuichi charged in next to Himiko, placing his character's hand on Himiko's shoulder. Touch of refreshment. Energy flowed from his character to Himiko's, powering her up. Along her newfound strength, the Druid and Warlock pumped up all their damage into one last push against Elfbane, even as his furious attacks pushed them back. Another orc appeared behind them, joining the skirmish against Tsumugi, but she held them back. Finally, when the tide was seemingly close to turning against the three players, Shuichi and Himiko launched a dual attack from their staves, and with a shuddering crash, Elfbane fell to the ground, defeated. Two additional orcs vanished in a puff of loot and smoke. All three players received notifications detailing the special loot they had received. Bogadouble received Cloak of Transistence and 12-bladed staff. Jamasper received War Axe of Desire and Drem's Greatsword. Shuelfi received Tome of Core and Spatial Shoes. Despite the fact that the three teenagers had literally just been clicking using a keyboard, all three of them breathed heavily as they completed the encounter, before all three of them broke out in restrained cheering. That was damn insane.
Yay!
Shuichi muttered, looking over his loot. His heart was actually racing. That was kind of sad, but he honestly didn't care. Himiko, your damage was amazing! Tsumugi praised the mage, who just laughed cockily. Of course, my magic is unrivaled, even in a game. Three of them chattered happily for the next few minutes, comparing their loot and talking about how well they'd handled their encounter. It had been their third try fighting Elfbane, and only now had they figured out the best way to fight the boss. The three characters warped back into the town to sell their excess and outdated gear, talking about their next goal for the game, and the three of them stood in the tavern of the town they were in. Jugar Salon? Yeah. Oh. Well, if the unfazed plans zone all wrapped up, I guess we should head over to the adjacent level 15 zone. Tsumugi murmured, trying to decide if the stat increase was worth messing up the look she made for her goblin. Though there's this zone in the other direction, Frozen Outpouring, which features another one of those dungeons, Himiko suggested. Honestly, I'm good with... Shuichi stopped in the middle of his sentence as his eyes fell upon the clock next to his computer. It was actually 2 a.m. They had been playing for 5 hours without any of them noticing. Informing his friends of this, Tsumugi literally laughed at how absorbed she got into Hell's Abandon, and Himiko actually seemed to become sleepy on the spot, even though she was hyped to heck 30 seconds ago. So
Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be like that.
Yeah. So Shuichi, Tsumugi addressed her friend as they got ready to log off. You want to keep playing tomorrow night? Shuichi laughed, realizing there was no hesitation anymore, just a desire to keep hanging with his friends. I don't know if I can do another 5-hour run, but sure, if I'll be there if you guys are. Himiko agreed with the other two, yawning loudly. Gonna sleep, guys. Tenko and I are going out tomorrow, so I gotta wake up early. Night-night. The other two sent goodbye to the mage, and the message, Bagadoodle logged out, popped up. Tsumugi also said her goodnights to Shuichi, and Jamasper logged off, as well. Just as Shuichi was about to go too, a sudden message appeared on a screen.
Would you like free V-Bucks?
Okay, if I remember correctly, I think later in the story it reveals that this character is using a voice changer. Should I do that?
Sure.
Which one should I do?
Do you have like the scary one?
I don't think this triple shot's really doing much.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
very sleepy.
How's this one?
Yeah, that works.
Let me. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Evil Dead 2.
Oh god, good luck.
Shuichi raised his eyebrows at the name of the player sending him the private message. He honestly decided not to think more of it, since it was so late, before more messages came through.
I'm across the tavern from you, the big horse guy.
Oh, I'm stupid. Wait,
What?
this is Shuichi, right? This is Shuichi, right?
Shuichi is the one that's receiving the messages. What, are you gonna like DM me who you think it is?
Yes. I can keep reading.
To be honest, I think it's fairly obvious. Alright, wait, let me make sure okay, yeah. Oh. There he is. Shuichi looked across the tavern his character was in, citing the character who was messaging him instantly. How could he not? He was playing a centaur, a class the game specifically noted as being hard to play. Judging by his attire, he was playing a bard class. Next to him, apparently in his group, was a human character with the character name Avaltosti above his head. Wondering where this was going to go, Shuichi toddled over to the two, wondering what the centaur wanted with him.
I think I might log out right now.
Alright. Yep, you're right, by the way.
What?
Oh, no, Edwin, he made the guess on who this character is.
Oh, before Johnny leaves, I wanted to see this too, because, we've come to the end of Doki Doki.
Oh, okay. Allow me to, allow me to show the Discord. There we go.
Hold on. There it is. There it is. Do with this what you all will.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's sending, I'm assuming.
Yeah, give it an hour. Here it is.
Da, 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 da. Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do with these what you will.
I will do a lot with these.
I wouldn't edit anything about you.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's very nice. Let's take
our relationship from fantasy to non-fiction. You're a daydream come true.
Kill yourself.
What?
Stop tagging me and everything and just DM me already.
Okay,
Oh my
I think that's my
God.
favorite one. Oh, that's good.
I don't know why I was expecting the fourth one to be like some bad shit crazy thing. He said, "Kill yourself."
Kill yourself. No, I just said that. I saw that was one of the replies. Somebody edited it just to say "kill yourself."
I would have liked that.
Oh no. All right.
God, oh,
Wait,
That's great.
I really hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
good night.
Night.
Hang on. What? I don't know what to do for Toasty. Because if I remember correctly, let me send you who this is.
Just do what you were doing before.
Just keep the changer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or should it be a different effect?
Do a different one.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with this.
Yo.
This
You
is,
just switch between them.
yeah. This is my wingman, Toasty. Saw you and your pals beat the first dungeon. Pretty impressive. We barely were able to do it with us too.
Yeah, my friends and I struggled a lot, but we got through it in the end.
My main man and I were spectating the dungeon run. Gotta say, you did most of the work. Would you prefer if you were in a group that were better suited to your tastes?
Shuichi frowned. What was this guy going on about? You've been playing the game barely 5 hours. He wasn't even trying to play the game to be good at it. He was here to play with his friends and have a good time, not to party up with some random horseman with a lute and his friend. Shuichi wasn't going to be rude, but it was past 2 in the morning and he didn't feel like hanging out with two dude bros in the middle of the night. Sorry.
Bros, yeah.
Bros.
Sorry, man, it's late and I gotta get some sleep. Maybe another time when I'm not with my friends.
Why? Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's why I started laughing halfway through because I saw that.
Whoa! Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Bugger. We'll hold you to that then.
What? What? What the fuck is this?
Hey, what's going on?
Let me... Wait.
You'll find out later why it's really funny that he says that.
Really, I'm scared. First gaming tsumugi and himiko, now this. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh my god.
How much of this is?
Very similar to our V3 jokes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
it's
God.
it's already back. It's already back.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
I think your skills would be much
I
better.
wasn't paying attention. What happened?
You'll figure it out at the end. We'll tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
we'll come back to it.
I think your skills will be much better suited for the guild I'm planning. But it's your decision, so I'll seek you out another time.
Before Shuichi could even bid them goodbye, most of them vanished on the spot, leaving Shuichi's character alone. Well, that was really strange, Shuichi mumbled to himself, finally logging off from Hell's Abandon and switching off his computer. They probably meant well, though. Throwing the thought of the two weird guys from his brain, Shuichi yawned, only now realizing how tired he was. He practically fell into bed, not even bothering to change into his pajamas. He smiled into his pillow, thinking of the great time he had with Tsumugi and Himiko that night, and hoping that their adventure together would continue, session by session, for a long time to come. Maybe some of the others could join in sometime, Shuichi thought to himself, as fatigue overcame it instantly, falling into slumber. Damn it! The short, violet-haired boy said he's logged out. He's so much better than those two. Why wouldn't he want to party with us?
Oh, that's right. I don't know. Maybe because two guys with stupid names and a lute asked him to hang out at 2:30 in the morning.
Rentaro's voice came out of the headphones around the boy's ears. No, that can't be it, Kokichi considered as he spun lazily around in his wheelie chair.
Well, maybe having... Wait, no, that's Shuichi probably.
Oh, you mean Kokichi?
Fuck, yes. They sound the same. Their names sound the same.
Yeah. Well, maybe having you there was a little much, but games are meant to be exciting. And what isn't more exciting than a centaur with a lute?
maybe he'd been more impressed if you were on your main?
Nah, level 120s who go into noob towns like that are always thought of as lowlifes. Kokichi shook his head. And I may be a lowlife, but Shuichi doesn't need to know that. We'll just try something else tomorrow.
Okay, this is Rentaro.
Yeah.
What if my sisters? Oh, I'll just say is in town tomorrow, so I won't be around doing menu this time. I gotta get to bed. I need to get my beauty sleep. That's not a real line, but I need to add a little flair. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get to bed, man. Night.
Bedman sounds like a Batman villain.
Oh, Bedman is a Guilty Gear character.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Kokichi sighed loudly as if he was trying to convince Rentaro to change his mind, but paid him no mind. Alright, Kokichi mumbled as Rentaro left the voice chat. Kokichi lazily spun around in his chair to try and get his thoughts straight. The centaur with the loot plan didn't work, and he knew being OP as nuts wasn't going to work, so he was going to have to try something else. Shuichi Saihara, Kokichi mumbled to himself. What do I have to do to make you play more with me? He opened his chat messages again, opening up a specific student's message tab, and began to type, a smile appearing on his face.
Dun dun dun.
So I have to say, it's a lot more well written than I expected.
Not gonna lie. Only like two typos in the whole thing.
Yeah, and pretty much everyone was actually mostly in character.
Yeah.
I mean, there aren't really any canon ships in V3. Other than, I guess, Kaido and Maki, but you know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they die.
Yeah.
I like how it doesn't turn out.
Mm.
My reaction, if Billy would be willing to scroll down.
Where is it?
Towards the
here
end.
Here it is.
Yeah. So Avo Toasty is very clearly the Rentaro. It's very clearly Rentaro and Koichi talking.
Yeah, Avo Toasty, that is specifically Rentaro.
That is specifically Rentaro, right?
Okay.
I thought it was really fucking weird that in this fanfiction he says bugger. This implies that he's British.
My God.
Mind you, that Rentaro voice that I've been doing has existed long before. This is the first time I've ever read this fan. So, this is a weird coincidence.
It's made 2018.
This is a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
They're back. Really, the coincidences are back.
Yes.
I can't wait for this season of Danganronpa's revelations.
Oh boy. Well, I guess it's finally a two. Oh my God! Wow. Funny that that ended with it being almost 2 a.m. because right now it is actually almost 2 a.m.
Perfect.
We have been going for over 3 hours.
And we technically have played nothing.
Yeah. Like this entire time was just us talking about random stuff.
We stayed mostly on topic of Doki Doki literature.
Yeah.
And a surprisingly good fanfiction.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, in case you don't know what's happening next week, we're doing the, well, okay. So we were supposed to, initially go right into DR2, but, we've been talking about doing this. Another thing we've been talking about doing for a while is, revisiting the dating sim mode for V3. Since it's Valentine's Day, that's what we're doing next week.
Oh, it'll be late Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But yes, we shall bonk our mascot. Anyways.
Correct.
Thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bayanara.
I hate you.
Farewell.